The thing will start.
Hey, you know what always cheers you up? Baking me a nice tray of sugar cookies.
How about these cookies, sugar?
We didn't have a message when we left. Oh, very odd.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and I sit to the top of my lungs. What's going on? And I say, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie boogie hedgehog, boogie
I need to do an edit of Boogie Boogie Hedgehog that's just, it goes Boogie Boogie Hedgehog, Boogie Boogie Hedgehog, Boogie Boogie Hedgehog, Boogie Boogie, like the beginning bit over and over again for like 10 minutes.
Why would you do that?
That'd be funny. Now it's not going to be funny because you just explained it.
Well, forget
Are
it.
we
It's
live?
like, oh, yes, we're live.
Okay, so no more dank memes.
Yeah, no more talking about ball.
Okay, guys,
Yeah.
before the show,
Great discussion.
look, actually, I've been sitting here for a while. Like sometimes I'm ready super early, and I'll be sitting at this desk,
And
I'll
I
be
said
like,
I was going to be late.
I know,
And
Chris
I was
gonna
the
be late.
first
He
one that
was
showed up.
I sit at this desk and I'm like, I'm such a loser. Why am I here early? What am I doing? But yeah, then Phil, everyone came in late.
Well.
We have a conversation behind the scenes, and then Bancroft streams before this. Hello, if there's a Bogan raid. And it's like I have to stop listening. Usually Bancroft will do little like cries for help, which is like, I don't know when they're gonna go live. I'm looking at their page. Yeah, says they're about 15 minutes late, and I'm like, I have to stop listening to that for us to have the hangout before the show. But hello. Welcome.
Can you share my screen? I want to do a
Yeah.
nugget. I want to do a nugget right off the bat to get us started.
I had a rapid fire nugget, but you're allowed. I'll allow it.
Okay.
This is a nug fest.
Yeah. So yeah, this Nug Fest. This is called "What Did That Foreigner Say to Me?" This is a new segment by Perberg. So this is what he. This is what the foreigner said.
What's the segment called?
What did that foreigner say to me?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna cue it up. What did that foreigner say to me? Right, there we go.
Say,
we got that.
what did that foreigner just say to me?
What did that foreigner say to me? What did that foreigner say to me? There we go.
Okay.
We're working on it, guys.
All right. So I'm going to click this to translate it, but everyone has to guess what this person, Duck Row Row Row, he's commenting on this 5'3" versus 6'11". This is the photo. What is he saying? Everyone has to guess. So Jake, you go first.
That's quite a few words. I don't fucking hell. I'm the
All right, Phil, you go while Jake thinks. Jake's dropping the ball.
Duck
Karina's
Row.
still doing her makeup or something.
I didn't know how to say it. That's I go on, Phil.
Get those feet out of my face.
See, that's a pretty good guess. You stole the best guess so far.
Well, I made the best
Jake,
guess.
what about you?
What's your guess, Par? Or have you pre-translated?
I can't guess because I know.
Yeah, he knows.
God, I genuinely have nothing. I'm just all I'm thinking is thigh job, thigh job, thigh job. You know this actually.
That's fine. That's a good one.
Okay, no.
What are we talking about?
The
Thigh job.
translation is
Karina, you have to guess what this guy's saying. This here. And he's commenting on this.
That's what he's saying.
Okay. You guys aren't even playing, but so my
And I'm
segment
smelling
is
feet. I'm a
I'm a team
footman.
player. I'm a team player, Bear.
I'm trying to do a Russian accent, but I can't.
It's actually says it's an informative one. It says this is actually how most gay men have sex.
okay, okay.
They
That's
don't
all
do it
it
in
could
the-
be any of that. I'm gonna click it now.
I was the closest. I said he was sniffing the feet.
Yeah, I think Phil said that too, but you were gone for that. But yeah.
Okay. All right, then. I'll give it to Phil.
That's okay.
Fine.
You can have this one,
Right.
Irene.
That was our new segment. What did that foreigner say to me?
Amazing.
Yeah, welcome to Panel Breakers. It's usually a creative show, weekly, rotating. We've been drifting into the realm of the nugs lately, which is as Per just pulled up a random tweet. It's called scraping content from the internet and seeing if it sparks discussion. Funnily enough, this might be the most comic appreciating. This is like a mix today. It's a mix of like full-on nugs. I saw people appreciating the thumbnail in the chat. There's nugs in the thumbnail. There are nugs, fireball nugs coming.
What was
from the
minus
sky.
10,000? I missed that. What does that mean?
We can talk about it.
Nugs on nugs.
So we had there is a red ring around this dork issue saying minus 10,000. Dork was the selling like for a lot of money speculative on eBay because
it's the hot new series, a little fantasy series from Image. Yeah,
Speculation's bad, baby.
I read the first couple of issues too, so
yeah. So like
fun.
So it's Nug Supreme, which is instantly pulling up tweets. But then like I've read ever since Per brought up Dork and said, Jake, there's this book that's doing literally beat for beat exactly what you're doing with Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
He said it's literally doing the exact same thing. And I'm like, well, I gotta go. I drove an hour
to the Midlands.
Yeah, to a different town.
I was just kidding.
No, I am in the Midlands. I live in the Midlands. It was a different town in the Midlands.
Okay.
To an actual comic shop. And I got this. I got Dork, and I read it. The first 2 issues.
Ooh.
I sampled a little LOBO.
Sampled.
Well,
is this the most reading we've done all year?
Yeah. And it's all because Per said someone's copying me. I got this. I haven't read it. But I had to buy it because it's like this sexy pink robot.
Do we know what her name is? Someone in the chat tell me.
Fuckbot 9000. She has a special.
Wow.
Is it Streaker?
That's on the nose.
Speaker box. So like I have notes and I'm hoping we'll have I think we've all read Lobo and Dork.
Yeah, I didn't read Dork, but
Oh. Well, there you go. Phil didn't even.
Yeah, we're gonna actually talk about comics today. I feel like we're moving more towards talking about comics and nugget format, perhaps. Mayhem.
I got. So Vertigo is back, baby. Is it not, Phil?
Vertigo is back. Yeah, Vertigo died in like 2018. Well, I'm sure it died like earlier than that, but they brought it back in like 2015. It died in like 2018, 2019. Then now it's back. They're creator-owned books. I think the only returning title is 100 Bullets.
Oh, okay. Look, I got Bleeding Hearts 1 and 2, and then Pear had a hot take in private. Yeah. I don't know if you'll share. Like, I've actually read both of these. Have you read the first 2 of these, Pear?
Not 2. Was 2 good? I kind of thought 1 was good.
So I could talk about it. 2, it like switched to someone else's perspective.
Oh, so the Bleeding Heart guy isn't the main character on that one?
I think he is, but it was like someone viewing him from a different perspective. But it was still he was the main focus. I got this. So is this a new one too? Brutal Dark?
Yes.
I haven't read this.
That's a cool cover. Let me see that. Who's the team on that? You haven't read it?
Alan Biggin.
That reminds me of.
No, I meant to.
Reminds me of.
It was for you, but I.
Thank you. That reminds me of like a Steranko-y cover.
Yeah, I got to choose.
Oh, is like, that's John Phillips and is it John Phillips's book?
Like it says Coden Phillips.
John Phillips does all that noir shit, right? With Ed Brubaker.
That's what it says. The Peril of Brutal Dark. And Ezra Kane mystery. And I got these. I got End of Life 1 and 2. These are the 2 new Vertigo. 3 new Vertigo series, right? End of Life, Brutal Dark, and
that's written by your favorite writer.
It's written by Kyle Stocks, who's a Rick and Morty writer. I don't know if I even read his. I tell a lie. I haven't read them. I actually watched a whole freaking retrospective summary of the entire story of the Rick and Morty comics because I didn't want to read them. I watched it like
he wrote your favorite Lobo book.
Did he write the fucking cancellation special?
He did.
Then I have a nugget to bring up before we dive in. No, he didn't. Oh, the cancellation special. Sorry,
not this new one.
I'm slipstreaming between the new one. I want to bring up and have some preamble before we go into the Lobo thing. But yeah, we have deep thoughts on probably Lobo and Dork. Phil doesn't have any Dork thoughts. He hasn't even read it.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's I'm gonna say hello to the chat super quick because we cannot. Moromi was first using the chat as a diary. Hello, Epignosis. Hello, Alex. Doug is here. He says, "What a thumbnail!" Yeah, this is like the clickbait episode.
Doug's watching over on the Panel Breakers channel.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah!
We currently have 5 viewers on the Panel Breakers channel and 18 over here. Like that's. If you guys don't know, if you type in Panel Breakers Comics in YouTube, you'll find. I need to change the logo on this. On my media, you see this, the PB at the top, like you'll find a channel that has our logo. Like go there and subscribe. Like there's like 40 subscribbles. But yeah, there's 5 people over there right now. It's down to 4. Down to 4 now.
Well,
that's because I was one of them and I just left.
Hey, Rushbrook.
He just closed it. Michael Mushbrook. Did I tell the story that the whole Rushbrook, he doesn't like mushrooms? Right. And I once made him a burger, handmade, that had mushroom in it. And he ate it and enjoyed it.
But he didn't know? You tricked him?
He did know. He did know.
Oh, okay, that's good.
He was bracing for impact.
Don't trick him.
I wasn't late Epignosis. I was sitting here for like probably a freaking hour before listening to Bancroft. They go. Dale says he's on the Creative Bus channel. Yeah, and TC is pointing out PB equals Per Berg. We need a PB logo.
That's
shirt.
how we got him to finally agree to the title.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Panel Breakers channel is doing numbers.
Yeah.
Zombie Boy is here. Jim Alaska. Chimera's in the Heeze. Henry Bemis here. Everyone, you're all wonderful. You're all amazing. Black Hat Cinephile. I will not leave you out. I think that's like everyone that was here. Yeah, I got it. I got everyone. Right. My first nugget. My first nugget of the day.
What's the first nug?
My first nugget comes from.
I'm so excited for the nugs.
It comes from Per Berg.
Oh.
Oh, you're nugging me? You nugged me.
No!
This is a little nugget. This is a nugget.
It actually is. Yo, okay. I've been trying to not think about this because I kind of got FOMO too, and I wish I was going. It's apparently.
See, this is the one we should have gone to, you guys. We made a mistake.
Okay. Next year. So I don't know. Do you guys remember talking to Camel last week? By the way, Camel's been being sent the link a few weeks now in a row.
Yeah, I remember. I'm trying not to remember it though. You know.
Don't you miss him, Phil?
Last week was enough for me.
Wow.
He was talking about. I think he has plans to go to MegaCon next year.
Yeah.
I also have MegaCon FOMO this year. I kind of want to go to MegaCon next year. And Heroes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would try to make that happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, if I can make it a MegaCon next year, I'd love to go too. I actually did go like 5 or 6 years ago, and it's a really good show. So, watch for it.
Yeah, look what I said. You better go to Heroes Con, Pear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll DM the boys right now and see what's up with.
Right now, live.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it live.
Get
DM
it
the
sorted.
boys.
Yeah, but this year, sadly no MegaCon, but we will hopefully all be, depending on what Paz boys say. We'll all be at Heroes with another stamp rally giveaway print that will turn into 4 cards.
I started work on the little 12-page short comic of us in the meme dungeon too.
Oh, great. It's one. See, like I thought you were doing little mini stories, but it's like one whole 12-page thing.
Yeah, that's still kind of mini, but
That's
yeah,
a mini.
12.
Sure. That's exciting. Can you tell us anything about what happens in it or not?
There's one page where I was like laying it out. I'm trying to pack a lot of stuff into the 12 pages, and like the layouts are kind of hard to get the flow just right. And there's a big battle against cats, and it kind of just cuts to the end. So I'm like, I almost should add a page, but I'm thinking I might just be okay with it. But the thing that kind of ends it, I went off script, and I just did it in layout phase, which is kind of ill-advised sometimes, you know. But on the other hand, you're like, oh, this is fun. We're like off the reservation. But what it is one of the cats goes like, Reenie. And she's like, this one's still alive. And she comes up to this dead cat. And then I drew a picture of the cat and I drew a picture of Reenie. So I know he says something to her. And I didn't write what he says. So I'll send you guys that page.
Amazing.
But I was trying to think of jokes, and like, you know, like some of it would be like, maybe it's kind of funny. He could be like, you have AIDS now. And then he dies. But like some of it, like that's not that funny, you know what I'm saying? Like I wish I could think of, but I might do multiple versions, send it to you guys, or you guys can help with that one.
Just make it a callback to something that happened earlier.
Yeah.
And it'll feel good.
Yeah, but I think one possibility is instead of a callback, it's more of like a setup, and he says like, you must seek the Chungus, and then he dies. Which isn't even that funny, but yeah, then it's at least something.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Charming.
And she goes, what the fuck is a Chungus?
Yeah.
We're like, I don't know.
A close-up on
I
a
would
dying
say
cat and Reenie being like, this one's still alive is like funny, kind of cute or whatever.
This one's still
Then
alive.
I walk up and I kill it.
Yeah, maybe that. Maybe I could change that panel because I have you just like looking up with a determined look on your face, and you say something like, "I will kill the Chungus" or whatever that cat tells you. But it would be funny if you just strangled him.
What if my character just murderous?
Yeah.
When you started saying it, I was imagining her kneeling down to listen to it as it was speaking, but her kneeling, she was accidentally kneeling on its chest and it couldn't speak because she was kneeling on it.
See?
Yeah. Like I didn't hear what he said. It's like, well, maybe if you didn't kill it, we would have heard it. It's like, I didn't kill nothing. And while she's spazzing out and being angry, and she like turns around and it like hits the cat around like a full Scary Movie style joke where she's like accidentally beating up the cat.
Yeah.
Spot on.
Yeah, so anyways, that page can kind of get like maybe even fully redrawn when the time comes, but the rest of it is solid enough. Just a little adventure in the dungeon.
Chimera is talking about cooking and eating cats. Nobody mentioned that but you.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. You should put that in there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we should be hungry. Right? No. We should be hungry at the beginning of the story, right? We should all be hungry and looking for food. And then at the very end, after the cat's dead and there's a back and forth, like she picks up the cat and says, well, at least we won't be hungry anymore. And then
no, that's good. That actually is good.
Yeah.
There you go.
So here's the thing. So this week I read 2 supposedly comedic comics, the LOBO and the Dork. And like it's made me think that I think people who say humor is difficult in comics, and I think I figured out one of the reasons why people find it difficult. It's because they want to put a joke in there, and the joke is usually text. They just go for funny words, and like especially the freaking LOBO. The LOBO. So that entire book is like, gee, aren't words funny? Let me think of some more funny words to throw at you, bub. Like,
did you get through the whole thing? Yeah, because I guess Phil told me I got 8 pages in and I put it down. But I was like, 8 pages. In 8 pages, he like parked outside a building, walked inside. That was it. That's what happened in 8 pages, actually, literally.
Yeah. Perry said he stopped at like the first double page spread.
That my issue was more, if the jokes are like a little annoying, but I actually thought they reminded me of your jokes a little bit, Jake. I know you might hate that, except your jokes are better.
Oh my god!
You need something in here. What Jake gets better is he actually tells a story. It wasn't just a guy walking into it.
I mean that's a lot better though. That's a pretty big thing.
I think that's kind of the most important thing almost. The thing is, I won't laugh at a joke, but I'll appreciate the joke sometimes.
That's not good.
Yeah, well, everyone has a batting average. Batting average is usually kind of low for when.
Well, I feel like there's a difference. Isn't there a difference between humor and comedy? Is there not a difference? I hear there is.
Well, there's the difference between funny and funny.
Yeah.
Right.
Humor, as in like it's just goofy or it looks adorable and it's like, oh, it's bumbling around versus actual jokes.
Yeah, funny in quotes is when like it's supposed to be funny. You know that they did something that is a joke and someone could think it's funny, but no one on earth laughed. No one.
Yeah, that's like a criticism. Like that's like bad comedy and things that are actually funny.
But that's like a stand-up comedian like laughing at his own jokes or like waiting for the audience to laugh and they never laugh or something like that kind of thing. It's like cringe kind of almost.
But like something that's humorous is different than comedy. Like I feel like comedy, there's a setup and a payoff, but things can be humorous without setups and payoffs. Like, oh, that's clever, or this situation happened and it's ironic, so that is humorous rather than something like comedy is in my head is constructed, and it takes time to construct that comedic moment. You know,
that's a little bit what Jake was saying. Jake was saying it's got to be visual too. It's visual, if it's constructed, if it has like a joke will usually have a beginning, a middle, and an end, actually. Yeah. And so if that Lobo stuff was not like that, it was just trying to be funny with dialogue. The one that they did kind of do where I was kind of cringe because you know what they're doing and I didn't like it, but it was like somehow Lobo, for some reason in the bar, they're all watching a movie, which makes no sense. But then, and then they start talking about the movie and it's about an anti-hero supposedly. And then the bartender, he asked the bartender, he's like, what's an anti-hero? And then the bartender's like, oh, you know, like someone who smokes cigars and like blah, 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 starts describing Lobo.
Okay, the main problem was it was so wordy. I got to the point where the page of his backstory, I was like, the art really, I was trying to like it because the art is really, really good. But I got to the backstory page and it was a slog. I had to force myself to read it because it was too wordy.
Read it. Let's read it.
Too much text.
It's
the art is
that's
so
where I gave
good,
up,
though.
Was the
I really wanted to like it. This artist did a really good job.
Pat, there's so much more to complain about. You gave up at the flashback. There's so much more to complain about.
I actually like the flashback. I like the flashback because I like.
Or go ahead, Phil. Sorry.
I enjoyed the flashback, and we could take a look at it.
I enjoyed the flashback.
The flashback I liked it because you get to see him. It just as a Lobo fanboy, you get to see Jorge's interpretation of the different events that had happened in his life, and of course they show you that to try to catch up people in a humorous way, to how he got to here, you know. But I agree, lots of text in here. But I read it digitally, and you know, I got through it. But what were you going to say, Per, about that?
It made me like Dennis Camp because like Bleeding Hearts, and then I read Martian Manhunter #1.
Yeah,
those only I've read it, but both those I read all the way through in one sitting, no problem. And at the end, you're like, yeah, I mean, like one issue that was good. I don't know if it's great or whatever. Maybe it is great.
So Dennis Camp is a really hot writer right now, and yeah, he does some creator-owned stuff. He did a lot for the big two. He did Absolute, Martian Manhunter, and now he's doing this thing at Vertigo, Bleeding Hearts, right?
Yeah.
Scotty Young is originally an artist, and now he's gotten into writing a lot and stepped away from doing interior work. And he's been working with this guy, Jorge, the artist, on a lot of creator-owned stuff. So they did Middle West together, I think. I know they did Ain't No Grave. Maybe Middle West was just Scotty Young, but I know they did Ain't No Grave, which was this kind of
Middle West the sequel to East is West?
No, it has nothing to do. I've actually never read it, but Scotty's coming from an artist background. He says he's a super Lobo fanboy. He's always wanted to do Lobo, and yeah, Jorge. I actually like this cover. I think this cover is really cool.
Okay, seeing as you're talking about the cover, I want to say the artwork on this is phenomenal. Like, and comics are fucking hard to do well, and so like any criticism where it's like, oh, this sucks. Like, there's no this is great. This is actually good. Even though the criticisms I have, I still want to continue getting this and reading it.
Yeah,
I liked the plot development or whatever at the end. So like, I do want to see what happens with it. It's just like, stop trying to be funny and actually be funny. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It felt a little the humor was a bit forced, but like the and the art after the flashback, I don't know if it was just because I was getting tired of reading so much text, but it did feel too cramped on the page. Like the drawings themselves were still really good, but there was a lot going on in the page and it was hard to focus.
Let's start scrolling.
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's fine.
Scrolling? Oh yeah.
But yeah, the art style is great. It made me want to draw, and that's when you know the art is really good. I want this comic without the speech bubbles.
Dude, I literally I just got finished watching a normie comic podcast talk about this, and they're, you know, they watch or they read all the top books and indie stuff as well. And they said the exact same thing. One guy's like, this book is beautiful. I wish it didn't have any speech bubbles in it.
It really is beautiful. Okay. So here's the thing. This page, the singing in comics. Like,
I hate it.
No, but
yeah, it's such a bad way to start.
Yeah, I hate singing in comics.
It signals the baseline fundamental flaw to the approach to the writing of like the words themselves have value, right? And like, it's like no one can read the song, right? Like,
right, because
really,
you don't know the tone that he's going for. And I just watched an interview with Scotty Young, and he said this is a spoof on a song that he wanted to use that DC said they couldn't put in the book, like lyrical
There's nothing
wise.
to even like get right to understand.
Right, so he rewrote the song, so we don't even know what it is unless you listen to that interview. Singing in comics, I feel like it doesn't work for me when I read it because I need to know that song. It should be a song that I already know. Like they did it back in the day. You know, you'll see like Lobo riding his hog and his radio is playing like Born to Be Wild, and it's two lines from that, and it's like, okay, I know that song. Everybody on earth knows that song, and this sets the tone for him. But that's
the time I've seen it work. Is like someone did that with like Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I was like, that's kind of awesome. They had it written all huge in the background, and
it has to be a really famous song.
When you read those words and go, oh, this is a song, right? It's the same way you read the jokes and you're like, this is a joke, right? It's like you don't feel it, you know what it is. Okay,
I want to preface this with as well as I don't think I could do a better job writing Lobo. Like I love Lobo, and as a Lobo fan, I felt like Scotty was trying to write a caricature of Lobo. Like he's like, okay, there's this idea of Lobo, and this is how I'm going to write him. I don't think he's gotten, at least in here, really hasn't found his voice, Lobo's voice, you know? And the idea of them pulling these like Easter eggs of, oh, we're referencing Marvel books and Marvel characters, but not saying it outright, making fun of the genre. Because Lobo, his inception was, he was poking fun at like Punisher and Wolverine, like these over-the-top, ultra-violent characters. But, you know, at the same time, they never like really referenced, like Keith Giffen's and Alan Grant's stuff never really referenced Marvel characters. They had their own over-the-top crazy stories. But I think, to me, this right now is a caricature of the character that is a caricature already, you know? So it's I find it probably would be hard for even me to write this character to have his voice that everybody knows.
You're being humble and polite, but you would do
trying.
I think you'd. I'll team up with you, Phil, and we can do it together. I'll do the funny bit. Phil, okay, the way you ripped the guy's arm off, genuinely loved it. Like made me laugh. I'm like, like I don't know. It's just so.
Oh, I hated that.
You
know,
hated it?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
I did not laugh at this.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, so Lobo just murdered a guy who's trying to be polite.
Yeah. So if that little green guy was more rude, I would have laughed, but he didn't deserve it enough.
Yeah.
So
I'm with Rini on this one.
I laughed because it was such a disproportionately mean response to like.
I mean, that's Lobo though. Like that is pretty hammer on the nose for character wise. Like he doesn't care about anyone, and he just wants his money. So I mean that's in character. Like I said, I watched that podcast earlier, and the three guys on the panel were like, yeah, this book is good, but I never want to read it again. It's not for me. So I think there's also might be a thing where Lobo is for people that lived in the 90s. Like he's for like people that grew up in grunge culture and the 90s atmosphere. So, and the guys I was watching, they're all like, I don't know, probably younger than me, maybe around my age. And I think the reading demographic of comics might not have any taste for a character like this, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I liked the general character of Lobo.
So here's the thing. I thought his characterization was just a little inconsistent. If like so the joke on that bit with him correcting the sign, like his text is like, oh, I'm just correcting a typo that I was made aware of. So this dialogue is kind of like a little more in the nerdy direction. It's like you have ironic typewritery nerd writing commentary lampshading stuff, an element of the personality in this book. And then you have like dumb, like, well, you have badass meathead guy who don't give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
But then the way he talked about himself in his flashback made him also seem like a retard. And it's like, you can't do all of those.
Like you're saying you could fix this gag with a more badass line after he rewrote. Wrote his name
if he's saying like they wrote this sign wrong or something, he'd have to say like, I'm just editing a typo. I was just made aware.
They didn't know I was coming. You know, the main white man was.
Yeah. I forgot.
I think it was. I found it. I get that Lobo's whole thing is he just doesn't care about anybody, but later on in the story, Lobo's dialogue made it sound like he has a reason, even if it's just a reason he makes up for killing people. It's like that one guy that he's like, I'll let you go, but only, you better get away before I change my mind. So that felt inconsistent with how quickly he was like, I'm just gonna kill this guy talking about parking. But I agree that the line about the parking typo didn't seem to fit the character. That was more of a writer's joke. It would have landed more maybe if he had just taken the guy and slammed him through the top half of the sign and obliterated everything except the parking half, and then he said, I fixed the sign for you. That would have been more straightforward.
Although it is the physical it's like, what's the trade-off in the writer's mind? Like the concept of using someone's blood to change the sign,
right?
Like, is that a more appealing gag to do? But like the gag you just said totally fits. It might seem less valuable, but that fits the character more.
It's also more visual, but you have to think visually when writing to come up with that.
Yeah. Also, okay, has he always said frag instead of fuck?
Yes.
Okay. I was reading this and I thought, like, look at this guy making up this fucking word and he thinks it's cool. I was like,
no, frag has been his thing, but Scotty is now having him use scat, which is grossing me out every time he says it instead of shit. So that kind of threw me off. Like he's trying to make that happen for Lobo.
Looks like he's drinking scat in this page.
Yeah, his catchphrase are frag, bastitch instead of bastard, and Feedle's giz, which is like dear God. It's a whole alien thing.
That bartender lady was such a good character. The character design, so much fun.
Yeah, but like, okay, right? All the focus is put on this bartender lady, right? So this whole boss scene, it kind of like, I didn't know who was where and what was really happening, right?
Sure.
Like, and so he is coming to kill someone who is a bounty, and you actually put a lot of focus on this bartender lady, like, because so much you then just happen to see another guy who's the guy he's here for.
Right.
Writing wise, it kind of would have been cool if like he's being nice to her and listening to her, the bartender character, then turns around and like through them over talking, he finds out that it's it's them that he's here to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It would have been more the emphasis on her would have been for a reason, is what you're saying.
Yeah, when really she's here to overtalk and explain what an anti-hero is for kind of like a meta joke, right?
Yeah, we
You're
didn't
still
need that.
Harry, you read this part, right? You're still with
Yeah.
us there? Yeah, there's a little dumb reference to Wolverine.
You know, it looked so you guys think of it as a Wolverine reference, but it actually is, for me, it was like a reference to a freaking Dota 2 character. Let me have a look.
Dota 2.
You know what Dota 2 is? Axe from Dota 2. Hold on, let me bring it up.
Scroll down just a little bit. So what? Yeah. So then he does the weird meta joke, or that's not funny, and then he goes, "Looky here, we got a few winners." See, I didn't get that. Like,
right, I didn't understand that either. Yeah, there was some dialogue here that Lobo would just say things, and it wasn't in response to anything from the previous panel that was confusing. And this was one of them. I agree.
Though it took me a minute to get that, but I think I got it. He's so he's throwing out an insult, like
kind of guppy.
The winners line doesn't really follow very well. It doesn't really follow smoothly. I had problems with dialogue that just didn't read very smoothly several times. But what I read this as was he's throwing out this insult, being like, "Oh, all you whatever cucks, whatever," and then all these people run up to defend themselves, and he's like, "Aha! So you're called that you're running up to me because you feel called out." And that's
I guess that, but there's no indication that they have approached him. It looks like,
because
they were watching TV.
The art is fantastic. Like, the drawings are great. They're great drawings, especially in this particular boss scene. A lot of the stage direction and shot choices don't lead you through what the events that are taking place. Did you guys feel that? I just felt kind of confused as to what's happening.
Yeah. No, that's true. Like, when you walked in, having the theater established, because there was kind of an establishing shot, a wider establishing shot of you don't expect a bar to have a freaking theater. So you go into the bar, you see the bar and the entrance area, and then you turn around and see a theater, and it kind of comes out of nowhere. And honestly, it would have been better if it wasn't called a bar. It was called like a truck stop or something. So it was there's a random theater.
Either he actually goes to a movie theater, or he's in a dank bar and this guy is watching like illegal movies in the back room, and the bartender is like, "Are you here for the and he's like, "I know." Like, they could have had some kind of like misdirection conversation.
Yeah, no, I agree. That would have made more sense.
And he could have said like, "I got a code word. It's FRAGGER."
Yeah.
To get into the
that's
room.
What I'm saying. Even if that isn't funny, that's like kind of fun to read. I think the story.
By the way, I'm just gonna say a wonderful
$5
from Valley Law, probably headed over here from Bancrofts.
Hey.
So welcome. Thank you very much for the super chat. He says hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm also gonna show super quick. This is the character that as soon as I didn't think Wolverine. As soon as I saw that, I just thought this guy.
Wow, generic.
That's funny. It looks like that guy.
What a nice generic red guy. So,
that's funny. Easy says Lobo's new hair reminds him of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's funny. Yeah, he does have a little new hairstyle. I did like how we got into the flashback where the guy who has the bounty on him says, "What's your deal?" And then he's like, "Once upon a time," he tells him his whole life story.
So this is where Pat completely checked out, apparently.
I got through the first one. So I got
the first page or the first caption?
The first spread. It's like the next spread I gave up.
This was fun. This was like a good catch up. As someone who, has not really read Lobo, this was a great quick rundown. And it was funny when he was like, when someone was like, that part of the story doesn't sound realistic, and he just, as an aside, was like, listen, I'm trying to entertain. I have to exaggerate. That was really funny.
Right. And that
is fucking great.
The reason he said that too is because if you know Lobo's backstory, yeah, that didn't add up to what was previously canon. He originally invented like a killer hornet virus for a school project that killed everybody on his planet. But in this one, he like urinates in the water supply or some shit.
Okay, Phil. So I know Pat checked out because I guess he has like, it's like a cinema sin to have flashback retellings. Or like when
Yeah, you know what I didn't like is like, I think he segued and it was almost a joke, but it didn't make sense why he would launch.
Why he was telling his story. Yeah.
So it was like out of character and it felt forced and it was weird. And then they did a lamp shading joke to kind of, because I did scroll down. I'm like, let me just skip this. And the first thing the lady says is like, whoa, slow down, buddy. I didn't ask for all that. And I'm like, I know you didn't ask for that. Why did he do that?
Yeah, you know what? It kind of happens a little bit in Dork too. It's like these are the jokes. These are the handful of jokes I can think of, and they definitely have to go in. If they don't all fit together, I'll just lampshade. And it's like, no,
So-
you can think of different jokes that maybe you think are less cerebrally valuable that would create a bit more of a flow.
Yeah. For people in the audience that don't know what lamp shading is, you want to explain that to them?
Bring attention to the fact that you just screwed up.
And
Yes.
by doing it, it's like you saying, I didn't screw up because I know I screwed up.
Yeah, by saying you screwed up, then it's fine to bullshit something.
Right. I didn't screw up. I just wanted the audience to know in case they didn't know.
Yeah. It's like you have a
No,
character.
that I don't want to put in effort.
Like if, say like you have like a heist or something, but you don't want to like work out the intricacies of the heist and make it a good movie or story or whatever.
Yeah.
So you have your guy like saying what they're going to do. And then you have a girl being like, does anyone else have a problem with the fact that that makes absolutely no sense? And then everyone goes,
Yeah, all the characters turn around and go, no. And the other goes, I'm fine with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's
I don't know if I can. Oh, I can.
Look,
kind of zoom in.
Admiral Wackass bought like 50 million covers of this, so I think his message in the chat is slowly trying
it's
to.
It's good because it's a number one Wackass. So
yes, I hope that I haven't gone to the shop yet, but I know my boy at Graham Cracker saved me some copies. But I hope that they have a freaking sketch cover so I could grab one of those.
Fragging. Wait, the shop I went to, I saw like a ton of the sketch covers, and I need to call up and because I want to draw one.
Oh yeah,
I want to draw one, so I'm gonna call up and ask if they still has them. I should have grabbed one while I was there. So even though we're criticizing this, like this is from a point of view of someone who will buy the next ones, is interested to see what happened. This isn't like a dunk fest at all.
Yeah.
Like I am actually invested, these criticisms aside.
Yeah, this was cool. See, like this second panel here is all of like Bisley's design and like how he would draw them back in the day. So you have the paramilitary Christmas special. Hellboy goes to hell and Hellboy's back. He's not wearing anything but like a freaking olive leaf on his crotch. And then he gets turned into a chick in Hellboy's back as well. He gave her
totally would
a much better ass than Bisley gave her, though.
That is a good ass.
And then the Kenneth Rocafort designed a little twink Lobo from New 52.
That was funny. I had no idea what that was referencing, but the way he phrased it was very entertaining.
Yeah, they make jokes.
I don't know what happened there. Let's just forget about that.
So this is just wishful thinking because it's definitely this is just probably a shoved in backstory because it's an issue 1 and it's like I guess get it out of the way and then lampshade it. But I kind of headcanoned that was some unreliable narrator thing, and he will keep telling people his story, people who know him, and then they'll go, "That's not how it went." And then they'll correct a detail.
See, that would have been better. But I didn't scroll down this far. Yeah, this art is awesome.
It's
I like that design.
Love this
of that
gun.
guy.
Gun is so cool.
that side
It
character
even has the mini missile on it.
The
Oh,
dog is
it's so
awesome.
good.
Can you imagine having an artist like this being lucky enough that they drew something you wrote?
Amazing.
Every single Lobo face is epic.
The shape language really sells it too. Just like you feel the motion. It's like it's really hard to balance detail with really good shape language, and this is the perfect example of how it can be done right. So I'm very impressed.
This bit of it definitely felt like a lot of standing around. This felt standing around talking because they're literally on the phone to each other, and then that teed up for the next entire scene to feel like a lot of talking.
This was way too much text.
Yeah, it was weird because like this panel here where it's like, oh, here's these new characters. I don't think you ever see these guys again in the book. So
and have you seen them before?
No, you haven't seen him before. So this is like his bail bond guy that he's working for that put the bounty up for this guy, or he has the contract for. Unless he's going to be a reoccurring character later in the series, I would have just not even designed these guys.
Yeah, I know he's wearing a flowery shirt, so it kind of looks like they're gonna go on vacation. This is a whole thing where it's like, yeah, someone bought our company and we got a lot of money. We're going on vacation. It would have been great if like they were actually had loads of money in hand and they were packing holiday
or
bags.
they were parasailing already on vacation. You know?
Not just standing around on the phone, but whatever.
That would have been more visually interesting. That's true.
Like if he just said like, I hate getting fragged around by people, like I hate coming all this way and then nothing, and like then he gets a call of them going like, oh, by the way, no need to do the whole killing the guy thing. Can't really explain. We're about to, might hit a rock, and they're flying through the air on holiday.
Yeah, that's better too.
And he's like, "What the frag?" And he's like, "I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, the way to use frag is like maybe an art to that, because there is a way you can use it where it's kind of funny. But like I think just saying frag is funny. Like if he's
instead of fragging. Yeah,
but when he's the mother fragging blah blah blah, I'm like, it was hanging me up. I was like, what?
This section here, he's like talking to Dog, but he references Groot and Rocket Raccoon, which is from Marvel, from Guardians of the Galaxy, because Scotty Young did a run on Rocket Raccoon, I'm pretty sure. But that just kind of like, it was a nod, but it felt out of place. It felt like Lobo wouldn't do that.
Okay, I had to tab out of this at the flashback. I actually had to read this in 2 sittings because I just got physically tired from reading it. Yeah. When I came back, I just kind of like glazed over this and just started just looking at the pictures, and I'm like, okay, he's in a new place, whatever. I guess when something happens that I need explaining, contextualizing, I'll go back and see if there's information in the text bubbles.
Yeah. And then what do you think about this? So he gets greeted at this building, and then he just goes crazy and starts shooting everybody.
Okay. All of the action in this seems like action because it has to have it in it, and which is a shame. You could have still had it for a reason. Let's say he was like, I don't trust this place. And the dog is like, I don't know, seems pretty like highfalutin to me. Just a nice normal corporate building. And he's like, I don't know, something frag's wrong around here. And then someone could have been really nice to him, and then he could have had a hair trigger and blasted him away. And you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I mean by it feels like there needs to be more of a reason. Not that he can't be an asshole to everybody. He can, it's funny, but literally it's just someone saying hello,
right? He doesn't like how someone addresses
it wasn't funny to start shooting up the place in response to that.
Even I guess what he's saying kind of makes it less funny. I was just reading that.
You want to read it?
Because he's trying to explain why he's shooting them.
Right. You shouldn't have to explain it.
Yeah, like it'd be funny if you just shoot him and was like, screw you, bub, or whatever.
You dare to frag and trap me with your pretend CEO building? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. What if he said they've all got AIDS?
That's it.
That would be good.
I put that line for Phil when they're fighting the cats.
Good.
Perfect.
I'm not a fan of cats.
But yeah, he talks to another. This guy talks more than ever. Look at those speech bubbles. Who gives a fuck? Whatever. Keep going. You know, just like fine.
I know. I was watching
great.
the Scotty Young interview, and they're like, "Oh yeah, the guy with the TV head, was that a reference to Saga?" And I'm sure Scotty wasn't happy when they asked him.
Oh no! Yeah, Ben love being told that.
TV guy.
Like, no, my guy has. Saga just had one TV. Mine had like 20. So mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. There's a million TV head characters in Hollow Fist. My game.
Yes.
There's like a whole race of robots that are TV robots.
Yeah,
and that's
totally.
totally.
FLCL had the coolest TV.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought of Fooly Cooly.
Yeah, and that was way before Saga. So.
Oh yeah,
it was the
right.
original.
You know, Saga. There's a little news there. Brian K. Vaughan. It dropped when they dropped the Dune trailer, which could be a nugget we can talk about later potentially. But it looks sweet.
We can watch it, right? We can watch it. Knock it up later.
You'll get struck for the music, but actually, that's the thing. The music is actually the coolest thing about the trailer. And they say, "What are you laughing? Did you guys hear it or what?"
No, I haven't seen it.
No, it's just funny because like then it means the trailer isn't good.
Well, I mean, the trailer's cool, but the music is like really cool. The music is I think, is it freaking Hans Zimmer? I don't know, but it's like that, but they have a chant and then they have the main like warrior chanting and it's Timothée Chalamet doing it. And it'll give you goosebumps. It's like fucking sweet.
I will give the soundtracks on the Dune movies have been really good. I have them on like part of my playlist. It's good. It's a real movie.
I hope Chalamet has been humbled. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, that's what part of the memes are, is because he did kind of get humbled. Like they said, Marty Supreme was nominated for 9 Academy Awards and won 0. And everyone's like, art imitates life. This is like the exact plot of Marty Supreme. But but then and you see Timmy at the Academy Awards, they were kind of making fun of him too for the ballet stuff and everything. And you could tell he was like trying to smile through it, but you just kind of feel sorry for him. Definitely like a low point almost. But then literally the next day, the trailer with the poster of him as Muad'Dib, whatever, the Messiah,
Sub-Zero,
the fatwa or whatever. Yeah. It drops Sub-Zero. Yeah, it looks so awesome. And then the trailer drops, looks so awesome. The music's awesome. Everyone's like, he's back. He was only down for less than 24 hours. And he's back. And people are like, he knew. He kept this in his back pocket that whole time. He knew. And they're like, this is the exact moment when he knew. I might have sent you guys that one. But...
You did. There was a whole thing. Para puts the randomest shit in chat sometimes. It was this Chalamet, like, just when he was down, controlling the narrative. Like, that's great.
Yeah. But I forget why I was even... Oh, because Brian K. Vaughan co-wrote the screenplay with Denis Villeneuve for Dune Messiah.
Oh,
so the writer of Saga, the writer of Why the Last Man, very famous, great comic writer who hasn't been in comics for a long time. Everyone kind of wondered what he's doing. You know, he's in Hollywood, but you know, he's just kind of fucking around. Sometimes you're almost like, well, that's almost like a fate worse than death. Are you sure you're getting money, but you're not even in comics anymore? Nobody knows or cares. But I'm like, well, shit, your name's literally on the poster for the biggest movie of the next year. That's awesome.
Probably worked on a bunch of projects that just never came out, and finally something is, you know,
if you're making
movie coming out.
If you're making money and you're having a life, does it really matter if no one is noticing? Is life only being relevant?
I don't know. Well, just from the
I guess
two
to some
paths,
people.
The path of like being in comics and relevant, or being in Hollywood with a little bit more money and being irrelevant. I kind of think the comics path is better. But
what is his dick?
It's in shadow. Look at that.
Boo!
The art is really good.
It's very tiny.
Man.
It's not even casting his shadow.
Yeah, hold on.
The art is always so good.
Hold on.
Fantastic. Oh, sorry.
I want to show you his leaf. Well, where's his leaf?
I gotta go read this stuff. No, you know what? Actually, I'll lead into it later.
There's his leaf.
That's pretty funny.
It is small, huh?
Tiny leaf. You should have just had a really long leaf.
Just a palm leaf.
No, but like, yeah, I think Pat. Okay, before this stream, Bancroft on his stream was talking about the one-hit wonders of Hollywood and how he was I don't know if it was the chat theorizing. The chat can correct me on this, or if it was him. It was like, yeah, maybe they're all just one-hit wonders because they did a good song, but then they wouldn't join the cult, and so they went away and weren't allowed to do any more music. So like, those people who go to Hollywood and then kind of like you never hear about them, I'm kind of wondering if it's like they get invited to the party and they're like, fuck, oh, what do I do now? You know what I mean? They peek behind the curtain and they don't like what they see, and so
Isn't
they're
that
like,
what happened to Mel Gibson, where he had like a breakout role and then he was brought into the fold and then he's like, no, and then he was blacklisted until he made Passion of the Christ?
I think it's the same with who's that black comedian guy who did his show?
Eric Andre.
Well?
Yeah, not him. I'm pretty sure Eric Andre didn't get invited.
Dave Chappelle. Well, Dave Chappelle like moved to
Chappelle
for a while, I think.
That's what I said.
Dave Chappelle like effed off too. I think he saw behind the curtain and was like, "Nah, I'm out."
But the main thing you don't want to do is try to expose them, because then you'll fall out your balcony.
Yeah.
Forevermore.
That happened to that guy, that one guy.
Afro
Many
Man.
guys.
Have you guys seen that Afro Man on Twitter?
Yeah, no, that's been great. Quite the saga.
I did not look into it, but I want to say the first time I saw him, I just thought it was Sam Hyde doing a bit.
Sam Hyde in blackface.
I just thought I thought it was Sam Hyde doing the whole thing, and I'm like, haha, silly Sam. Anyway, continue scrolling.
No, it's real. It's so good. Oh, good for him.
What did you? I know, Perry, you haven't gotten this far, but Jake, what did you think of this double page spread?
This double page spread.
Double page spread and the joke.
There's a joke?
There's a joke.
Is it hidden in all of this fucking diatribe of text?
Oh, yeah, well, let's see here. He says, you're vomit all over all the words, and yet none of them have been Lobo. Here's the loot we owe you. And then off panel, robots say, put Mr. Kiz down now and back away. And then there's a bunch of death robot. Oh, the joke's coming up. The joke's coming up.
Not even enough space for them to put enough text that they wanted to, so they have to make it straight.
You have 5 seconds to comply, and Lobo goes, I'm not usually into complying, but when you talk to me all bossy like
5
that,
seconds are up, bam, you're shot.
Yeah. Why did he say something like? Why did he say?
Hold on. It gets me in the mood to comply all over you. And then he throws.
This is one of those like in the middle of a fight scene, someone starts talking about their life philosophy. This is what it feels like.
He's trying to make a jism joke.
Yeah, but no one reads comply and thinks, oh yeah, comply. He didn't even
be more concise way.
He has, for it to be obvious enough, he has put cum-ply. Like, oh, you know what? A better joke if it says
just been like. Sorry, I keep talking over you, but this is so infuriating. They could have just been like, comply now. And he's like, I'll comply for you.
This is how you do it.
That could have been it.
Not even comply.
He didn't say anything else.
No, he says comply. I prefer die.
No. You get rid of comply. The robots say, come with us. Oh, here I come.
Oh, perfect.
Is the
you want me to come?
Oh, well, yeah.
Here I come. And then
I guess
comply with just a dash in the middle, like comply.
But Phil, that would have been less words, so the writer would have felt a bit insecure that he didn't write a million fucking words. Like
here I come would have been better. And in the interview with Scotty the other day I watched, he thought this would get rejected, this joke from DC.
He's like, oh, they're never gonna go for my cum joke.
But he should have just made it come and it would have worked. And they probably still would have let him do it, I think.
I would like Phil's version of the joke, Henry. I think that's great. Love a good cum joke.
Like it.
Have I came enough yet? No, okay, if you really hammer it into the ground and he keeps making cum jokes the whole time,
I think
that would be funny.
I thought he used the comply thing again.
I want to ask you, Phil, because you're the writer who ain't drawing this shit. Is there an element where, like, if you didn't write enough words, and if those words weren't pretty enough and air quotes clever enough, you'd be like, I don't know if I'm really doing enough here. Like, but the comic would read great and be funny,
Right.
but there wasn't. But you didn't actually put it. That funny wasn't done with enough words, so you're like, oh fuck, they're gonna tell me off. I didn't type enough.
I mean, I've never felt like that before, but I could see people feeling like that. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've worked with people who think there should be like like dialogue or narration balloons in every panel of the book.
Oh no.
And have told me to think of stuff to put in this panel that only has one balloon.
No.
So there's creators out there like that. But I mean, look at this page. This page, there's only 2 balloons on it, and it's all action, you know.
That's fine. That's great.
I mean, and they're also kind of like throwaway words too. Like, don't think about it, be about it. It's kind of like a hip hop prise.
Yeah,
but yeah, all
fine, but it's like,
stuff.
From my perspective, it's like they weren't trying to get him to leave. He was just they ramped up the threateningness, and they know he's this guy. Like, they caused a fight for no reason, but with the ending, you then go like, oh, I know why. It was a bit of a setup. I'm saying the action again felt like it came out of nowhere and wasn't really motivated.
This was less out of nowhere than when he first arrived and he just started shooting up the place for no reason because someone said hello. This was fine. I was fine with this.
They egg him on. They want to show action off. You know, that's the plot. Like, so this guy he was monopolizing all bounty hunting, and he's basically trying to pitch Lobo to be the star of their Dog the Bounty Hunter show, which is going to be the premise to this arc, which I think is interesting.
This is the cool bit at the end that you would have got to. The setup is just that he goes to a TV place, and the whole anti-hero thing at the film in the beginning was actually a setup for this. Like, he is going to be the anti-hero of a reality TV show. That's the arc.
You know what that is? So that's cool, but that is a little bit almost like, you know, the Surf Ninja thing, or what were we saying? An embarrassment of riches. Like, you could get to that halfway through the issue or something.
Yes.
You know, and have him have his first adventure on the show in the first issue.
So I actually think I felt that in all the comics I read this week. I felt that in Bleeding Hearts. I felt that in Dork. It's like there's some comic, and it's like the last page something truly happens.
Definitely, Dork does that. Bleeding Hearts, I give it a little more pass because Bleeding Hearts, I was like, this is just straight up like the school of Frank Miller. It's just like cool narration, spinning a pretty cool yarn, and then that works. Like, I can't really complain, but it's not doing what we all kind of agree we like and yearn for, which Jake does in the individual issue of Carnal coming up that people will be able to back pretty soon.
Shit tons happens. Yeah. So like
we have a full story that happens.
So that
Phil did that for that people have been talking about it. What's the Nightmare one with, you know what I'm talking about, Phil?
Psycho Slumber?
Yeah, Psycho Slumber is like that. So yeah.
Yeah, like this reveal that happens on the last page, I kind of feel like if I'm making a comic and it's a one shot, like this is page 5 or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about it before. It's the like not holding on to the cool stuff for too long, just getting it out there so that in future you will always think of more cool stuff. But man, can you? Here's the flip
imagine
side
like
of that,
it's kind of these jokes that aren't hitting. There's 8 pages dedicated to him parking and then walking into the bar.
Yeah,
just cut all that out. You don't need that.
So that there's a ton of meandering. I'm actually going to jump into this whole topic. So going to the comic shop, getting these comics, reading them, it felt fucking awesome. and it made me kind of get the American comic thing, right? And the idea that if I go back to that shop in a month time or even each week, there is new stuff coming out same day every week, and I could go there, I could talk to the comic shop guy. Like, he was suggesting things to me. Like, I picked up these DC compact things because they're super cheap and they're like whole volumes. I got like Supergirl. I got Kingdom Come.
Ooh, nice. It's my boy Alex Ross right there.
Yeah, everyone's favorite Alex fucking Ross. And Supergirl, or whatever her name is.
Who's that by?
Woman of Tomorrow by
Team King?
TK. And like, it was a great experience. It was, even though I drove an hour to get there and drove 2 hours back because of traffic and getting lost on country roads, like, great
Which
day
that's kind
out.
of fun, maybe not, but if you got time, country roads.
It was a sunny day. I went down a country road that was like a private road and shouldn't go on, and it got like progressively more like fucking wobbly and shitty, and it said private road, do not enter, and there was like a farmer at the end of it, and I'm like, I nearly ran over some chickens. I'm like, sorry for using your road, and it's like, he was like,
amazing,
it's okay, it's fine. It gets worse as you keep going. And I'm like, oh no. But like, the whole experience was really fun. And I kind of get it more. Like, there's another aspect where it's like, these things to some extent are trading cards that you can read.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is just I only bought this one because of the front cover. I bought this one as a trading card. Like, a lot of these are trading cards. This dork that I got, Alan Biggin. Look, I got my first rip-off speculative thing. It cost a tenner. That's like $15 right there. Like, this is on the third printing. This is the second printing cover.
That's
even
cool.
The second printing was ramped up.
Was that Dork 3? Because
no, 3 isn't out yet. It was the third printing. I got the third and second printing of issue 1.
Did you talk about Dork yet? Or
we haven't talked about it. We'll dip into some, because this was like a long dive on one thing. We should nug up for a bit and then we can talk about Dork in a bit. But
good idea.
So, but what I'm building to is, okay, but that whole vibe is new comics coming out every week, and it's the book, you're looking forward to it coming out next month, and its structure that's supposed to keep you hooked on that last page. You do need a big reveal for that last page. And they have to, I don't know, all the criticisms aside, I don't know how a writer can write this much stuff so quickly, and you have writers working on multiple books. Like, I think I can come up with good ideas and quickly. I don't know if I would be able to think of good stories and enough ideas to cram at the cadence we like with our books into a monthly book. You know what I mean? That's it's just so much. That's so much idea generation.
Yeah.
Like
you probably pre-plan a lot of it at the beginning when you plan out the arc.
Yeah.
They're probably already done with the 4th issue by now.
Head start.
Yeah. So they've had, at least 3 issue head start with this series once issue 1 drops.
Oh, you know what that reminds me is, some of it's like young. It's when they say comics is a young man's game. It's a little bit of, I just think of, there's a legend. There's a Superman, the animated series comic written by like 25-year-old Mark Miller that is famous because it's a 20-page comic, but it's 20 short stories. So 21-page short stories about Superman or in the Superman universe. And I'm like, how the hell did he do that? And you're like, well, he was 25 and he'd been reading Superman his whole life. But yeah, it's like very impressive. I'm like, I could never in a million years do that. And I read that issue, or like I read the article about it, and they showed like 5 of them, and they were all cool. Like every single one was cool.
I even though we have like said, oh, it's not fun, it's not funny, it's like joke funny, and like, oh, the writing's a bit clunky. It's like it seems like a Herculean task for me to think of so many ideas in such a short space of time on books that are like these legacy characters that everyone loves. So you're gonna be like under the microscope hardcore. Like I have an appreciation for it. Criticisms aside.
Good. I've been reading shockingly more American comics recently, mostly for whenever I'm on Thinking Critical, but obviously read this as well. I get the collector mindset as well, and I understand that it's just a completely different approach than manga. It is, like you said, a trading card thing. It's like you go in every week. It's part of the whole experience is getting your pull list at this physical shop and talking to the guy about the new comics. And it's just not the same as keeping up with a manga. And like that's more of I don't know how to really describe it. That's not a I'm collecting manga volumes. It's more I'm really obsessed with this one character and I know there's an endpoint. So it's different.
Henry Bemis says that there were 5 covers for this thing. That's why the industry is so screwed up. I'm saying you want more trading cards though. Like I don't know, Admiral Wackass got a bunch of the covers. That's what I'm saying is the trading card aspect. There's people who do engage with variants. And how about this?
It's coming back.
The people who buy all the covers and like it from a trading card aspect, they're funding the guy that goes and buys one cover just to read it. Like whatever money there is in the industry, if there's a lot of that money is being pumped in because you have really enthusiastic people buying all the covers, like thank you.
Well, it's seemingly now turning to a speculator market again, especially with Dork and new image books that are dropping. They're selling out really quick and then going to reprint really quick and doing crazy variants. I think Lobo had 15 variants for issue 1.
Oh my god.
Not including the sketch cover. And now they're doing color variants, which is really pushing it, I think.
What's that?
So it's the same piece of art, just colored differently.
Oh.
So
I thought it was just a Kickstarter thing.
Nighttime cover color.
You're just gonna burn people out. Like here's the thing. Yes, thank you to people who buy all the covers because you could be the one actually keeping the industry alive, but you've got to be careful with over milking the cow. That's like beating the goose across the head and saying, give me more golden eggs, bitch. Do you not want this differently colored egg?
Yeah.
Henry Beeman says that's the problem. Why is the industry depending on heavily obsessive collectors instead of new readers? Yeah, I've come to just accept that that's how the industry is, and it's not going to change.
You just said accept, I have to point out.
Accept! I wasn't living in Atlanta too long. Accept.
I don't know. The thing is, we've had a million conversations about that, the manga reader versus the American trading card collector, and it's like, I don't know how you fix it. I don't think you fix it. Like,
no, I'm giving up. It's just different. Crazy. It's not going to be fixed.
You fix it with like the readers out there are probably reading digital, and they probably have a subscription to a digital platform, and like that is where the readers' money can come in. If you get like the Jump app, the Shonen Jump app. $2 and you can read everything they've ever made, and they rake it in through that app, and it's $2. It's hashtag $2. Yes. Like
Henry Beam. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, go.
I was just gonna. Henry Beam was asked how many variants does manga do? None. It's one artist.
Yeah.
One cover.
One
everything.
cover for every book. Yeah, that is crazy. It's like American comic industry's padding, but
they don't have speculation over there. Like it's
not a collector market at all.
It's a meritocracy.
Well, no, they don't have any fucking space in their apartments. America has space. These comic book nerds have something called a garage, where they long boxes full of stuff. The Japanese have like fold up beds and like a room that's a different room if you move a door. Like,
do you think how many issues do you think Lobo this series will go? Because it's ongoing. It's set as an ongoing, so that means it should live and die by the popularity. What's that, Barry? Sorry.
That means if it gets canceled at 5, it's actually a failure. Even they try and retcon that it was a mini series or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I have absolutely no point of reference, but like,
is there a market for this character nowadays?
He's in that Supergirl movie. Oh wait, which I have something to pull up, by the way. Is that the movie he's gonna be in?
Yes. Yeah. Supergirl.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let me see where I have this.
And that comes out this summer, and that's why they're launching this. Most likely, they want to bank on the popularity.
It's at least gonna go until then.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really excited about this before, but suddenly, I didn't realize this was the poster. So,
is this the poster?
Is that the actual? Is that the real poster in 2026?
I'm looking forward.
Are we winning?
I'm looking forward to this now.
I don't think that's the official poster.
I think it's the real poster right here.
I really don't think it's the official
That's all you need.
poster.
Who doesn't like dogs and huge cans? You know, I'm set for life with that.
So the question is, how long does it go for? I don't know, Phil. I have no point of reference. I would, you know, that whole canceled in 5 issues thing. I feel like just keep it going so you don't look embarrassed. Like just I don't know, at least do 20 or something. At least try and get one of these thick books out of it. Try and get some girth out of it. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't notice that that's supposed to be Sydney Sweeney. I thought that was Millie Alcock.
Who the fuck is Millie Alcock?
She's the Supergirl actress. She's also in Game of Thrones dragon thing.
I think the plot for this first little arc, and I think it's just a 2-parter. He said it's like the next issue wraps it up.
You mean it doesn't do the reality TV thing for like 20, like a whole long time?
I'm pretty sure he said this is the start of a 2-part thing. I could be wrong, but the plot is cool, the art is cool, the action is cool. I think there's too many jokes that are forced jokey. But like I was saying, watching that other podcast, I don't know if there's the demographic that is weekly warriors, you know, the guys that come in Wednesday and pick up books. Do they care about Lobo? And that's what these guys were saying. They're like, yeah, it was enjoyable, but I don't care about Lobo, you know?
I want to care about him. I love, you know.
Yeah, because they were almost saying they won't get issue 2, it sounded like, even though they said it's okay. But
yeah.
I think I would give it a shot just because the art is really good and like the writing isn't bad. I hope, you know, I didn't trash on it too much. I liked it. It was just a bit wordy.
The art was fantastic.
Art was so good. I want to just stare at. I would buy it just for the art. I want to stare at it because it's inspiring.
Yeah, like it was just the only problems are the conveyance of the sequence of actions and the staging within a space. The clunkiness of the following on of like events from one to the other, like the telegraph. There's no point in the story where you're kind of like being able to semi-predict what's gonna come, which I think is an important thing in storytelling. Let the reader think ahead, and there was no thinking ahead. It's just like stuff.
Yeah.
But
Now, which do you like better, Jake? This or the cancellation special? Because you've read both.
Definitely this. I actually don't think I could read to the end of the cancellation special. So the funny thing is, cancellation special and this being my only views into Lobo as a character, and I need to read the old stuff. It seems like he's just a guy that goes around beating up alien midgets. Like he just
they're always midgets. Yeah,
always tiny little characters that yap, and he just beats them up. So I'm like,
that's funny.
He's just going around the universe beating up children. It's just...
yeah, it's this thing. That's funny. The one I was just showing you, Lobo versus Santa Claus, he was just killing elves, and he literally called them midgets in that scene I showed you.
He literally went around beating up midgets. I mean, it's funny. Amazing. Big guy, like if he were to kick a midget into his sun to restart a sun or something, like
Lobo versus midgets can't go wrong. That is good.
That's the new title, Lobo versus midgets. But yeah, that's our entire hour of Lobo content for you for this episode of Panel Breakers. Lobo a no-go? So what is everyone's opinion? Is Lobo a go-go or Lobo a no-no? Or
I'd give it another shot. I'd read the next issue and see how it goes.
You should do a poll. Will the series succeed or not succeed?
Well, what is a success? I could put a vote in the chat and I could say like how long people think it'll run and put like a number. Like above this, above, you know what I mean? Like
I think a success is more than 10 issues.
Okay, so let's say I like the Doug's in the other chat. I just went over to that one to put the vote by accident.
But it's ongoing, but I mean, is that what a maxi series 12 issues? I mean, why
isn't 6 issues a mini series? If it can exceed 6 issues, then I'd say it's pretty good.
Yeah,
doing pretty good.
I don't know if I like this concept of mini series as a new weekday warrior, Wednesday warrior.
That's what they look for in new stuff, though. They're like, we only want 6 issues.
Yeah. How about then? You're only gonna get 6 issues worth of premise,
right?
Like
exactly.
And so we wonder where our problems come from.
This whole wave of comics, it's called DC Next Level. They're supposed to all be ongoing series, and the big thing is like they're treating it like creator-owned stuff. So the creators got to pick which characters they were going to use. So there's Deathstroke, Batwoman, Lobo so far.
I hope he doesn't get too much criticism for his writing and he doesn't take it personally and it doesn't make him like worse, because that would suck. Like, yes. I want it to be good and I believe in Scotty Young. I don't want to be like, haha, you're so stupid. It's not. That's me. It's not
I'm bitter.
He's bitter about it.
Pear hates him. Pear hates.
I don't hate him. I like everything. I like his art. I like his writing.
Scotty's really cool.
Done at 5.
Wait, Scotty lost Pear. He didn't finish the issue.
We'll win him back. Okay, so should we say what? Does it make it to 20 and then what? 50? What are the, I've got 5.
Does it go past 12?
Yeah, Camel says miniseries is 12, so I'm correct.
Okay. I don't know if that's true anymore though.
I got a nugget.
Do you really think they do 12
I'll do the vote and I'll bring
issues
up
of this? It probably took like half a year to draw that one issue.
They're supposed to be an ongoing until they decide not to do it.
Yeah.
Well, great. Okay then.
Right. I've got a poll. So the poll is
a lot for a mini though.
The poll is how many issues for Lobo? Done at 5, goes past 20, and it goes past 12, more than 20, and then 50, baby.
That's
crazy.
20
is like, that's a really good success, I think.
So Absolute Batman is the biggest book right now. Issue 19 comes out this month or next month. I don't know. Scarecrow 19. And Nick Dragata, the artist, says he wants to be the main artist on it until 100 issues.
Ooh.
So he wants to go the long haul. And it's the biggest thing right now. So.
Yeah, so that's the biggest thing right now, and the artist is saying upfront 100. So that's the scale. So the success of this compared to Absolute Batman, probably like 10%, if that. So let's go 10 issues. I don't know.
And it's crazy because it's like, you know, the demographic for this Lobo book, we don't know if it's still alive in comic shops, but it's very extreme. It's very violent. So is Absolute Batman. But Absolute Batman is rewriting the iconic high-selling character for DC. So, you know, it's much more cerebral than the stuff in Lobo.
Also, F you, Pat. I already prepared this whole bit.
Oh, you have your version? Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Do you want to do your version? I'm just saying, I've got stuff, but if you want to do yours, you can do yours. But if it's just the topic in general, then I don't want to waste it on just one thing.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I got one thing real fast on this.
Okay.
It's actually on this. This is like the main iconic thing that everyone's sharing. It's from Resident Evil 9, which I love Resident Evil, and I watched Resident Evil 9 all for 2 weeks straight the last few weeks while I've been drawing or whatever. Now I'm kind of over it, but it is great. But yeah, you can see the before and after. So what's funny, I think if I can click, it gets bigger.
I'll play the video. I want to introduce this topic then properly to tell people what's going on, if that's okay.
Okay, unless you do it, and then I just have commentary. So yeah.
Okay, well that's good.
I haven't seen this, so this is new. Tell me.
So the world of AI is burning down. Saudi Arabia invested billions of dollars into an industry that apparently added $0 to the GDP of the country. Everyone's getting fired by their companies now in order to make up for how expensive AI is becoming. Amazon is going down, but hey, look, at least we get the magic of new video game graphic upgrades.
And NVIDIA borderline has a monopoly on graphics cards, and they're like one of the main AI. They're one of the hugest companies in the world now because of all this. And this is their main move.
Yeah,
this is like their big unveiling thing. This is like their the future or whatever.
They're bringing out Dick Sucking Lips 5. The DSL 5.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is the funniest one to me because this is like this is just some like old Indian woman face that you get off a stock photo that it's like copy pasting over this. So basically, they came out, everyone's been roasting the shit out of this. They are saying that this was some like big graphical upgrade. It edits at the mesh level, like it's going into the files. And from someone who plays video games, I'm like, that seems a bit involved. I don't know how you could do that. That's
I don't think.
You know, ancillary to this real fast too is they announced Meta lost, I think it might have been like 800 billion because it was on the metaverse that they were investing in.
Yeah.
And they just shut it down. So they took their loss. It was like 800 billion, insane numbers. And they're like going into AI. Everyone's like, okay, AI is the direction we're going. We're not doing VR. So VR was like the thing that people were trying for the last 10 years. People have been pushing VR. AI, even though like you wouldn't think they would go against each other, there's AI supplanting VR as far as like interest, money, funding, resources, everything.
They're just chasing a pink elephant. These tech companies have too much money and they're chasing pink elephants and they're taking the whole fucking economy with them. It's so shit.
Yeah.
So
it's for the body that's wonky. Like the face is a little dead, but all that jelly body.
Basically, they literally lied. This is just a screen space adaptation.
Yeah, it's a filter. It's like an Instagram filter put over your video game.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Like how could they edit? Why would they go through the effort of editing the mesh when that involves editing a bunch of stuff that you can't even see on the screen? Right. Of course, it would just be a filter.
And people were saying like with the Resident Evil 9 one, it makes the girl, I think her name's Grace, I can't remember.
She looks like every AI woman.
Yeah, it makes her into like an AI goon bait like ad that you see.
It looks
on
like
your
Amber
phone
Heard. It's disturbing. I don't want to see that.
Yeah, you're right. It is Amber Heard, and that's gross. But you know what else was making me laugh is like it gave her like buckle fat removal and lip filler.
No.
Yeah, it
Oh,
turns a lot. There's a lot of memes of it turning
go
people into Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It made her look like every AI chatbot image possible. But yeah, people have been having fun. This is an upgrade to Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Go again. Here's a God of War screenshot.
Why?
I'm not sure if this is
French Olympics.
I'm not sure if this is final or not, but you know.
It doesn't even
So
need
another
that
thing about
any
this,
upgrade.
they say that the CEO or whatever for NVIDIA was like, no, because this got roasted so bad, and he was like, no, you're all wrong. It's actually awesome, and everyone's so they get roasted even more. But I was thinking there's a thing about it where they're applying it over like already done games, and it's kind of getting called anti-art. They're like, you ruin like something that was put together. Like even like in the Resident Evil 9 one, the earlier version looks so good, and then the turning it into like goon bait weird AI is like ruins it. But they might use it. Reminded me of like MNRA during COVID when they're like, okay, the MNRA vaccine, it kind of has AIDS in it, and it might give you a heart attack. But
it's
MNRA technology
it's
is actually
Epstein's
really
blood.
awesome.
No, that I think that even this week I saw stuff saying mRNA in the guy who invented mRNA technology says the technology at its base level is bad. He went on Joe Rogan and said, "Yeah, I kind of wish it's like what's the one that came after Homer's Odyssey? Ulysses, that guy after when he's close to death, he's like burn Ulysses." The Roman, I've been watching too many of that.
Ulysses S. Grant is who you're thinking of.
Ulysses S. Griffin.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pat. Were you in the middle of? I interrupted you.
Well, anyway, this idea of like a real time AI filter over your game, it would work if the filter, if the game was designed as part of the workflow, that would actually work. Like, so if it's actually filtering like a stick figure.
No, this is what I've been saying. This is what I've been saying it'll get actually used for. You'll just make this game, and then you'll just like transplant this on it. And like, okay, I hate AI, and not for a moral thing, but I hate AI writing because I think it's a fucking disease and a virus, and it infects everything, and I hate it. But I absolutely fucking love this. I love this. Because this is hilarious. Like every game that I've played in the past, every game that exists, I really, really, really want to play the fucking AI stock image grandma version of everything. Like, I hope
just because it's funny.
It's so funny because it looks so bad. It looks like every like advert, you know, the like don't tell your wife about this game adverts that you get on a sidebar somewhere, that shit. Like look, there are benefits here. We can, instead of ruining the beauty of Resident Evil, we could take puffy hamster face Aloy from this game and just like turn it into beautiful Goonabait over here.
Yeah, I'm glad you included that one. That's a good point. And this goes back to that thing of if it's anti-art or not versus art being, once it's like, it's not yours, it's the death of the artist, which is a fun philosophy. And that's like modding. It's like, yeah, you give it to the public, it's not yours anymore. That is fun. Actually.
Yeah, this is interesting because I was thinking that, okay, some of the games that you were pulling up before, the whole filter made it look worse or uncanny because there is a certain charm to older graphics. It can be low poly, it can still, but it could have an aesthetic to it and it could still be charming, and you could ruin it by trying to make it hyper realistic. But then you run into the example of Aloy and all these chicks in gaming that look like orcs, and
I like this guy.
I'm all for the consumer being able to just filter that out, because I was thinking, I bet we're like about a year away from people just filtering out characters in movies and games and customizing the look of the actors for their own entertainment.
It'll be
That's
soon.
100% what people are going to use AI for.
Look, if you have an interface on your game in the NVIDIA control panel that says replace this with, you choose this, like this is typed by you, and then you get to play as this, like, okay, like I'm down. I don't care that it's funny that it looks like AI goon slop, but like this
every game has a character creator now because of this. You know, character creation of every game.
Like, look, it's perfect. It's the new frontier. We can take this terrible shit. Like, we'll call this the slop, and this is the top.
Well, I think it'll be sooner than a year. I think in a year, we're gonna have to worry about, you know, Pear's boy Peter Thiel summoning a demon AI. You know, let's call him Ball. You know, Peter Thiel wants to summon demon.
Phil's
AI
deep down
demon,
the rabbit
you know?
hole.
Here's the AI in general is like a demonic force just because it's trying to supplant creativity. The generative AI, you know what I mean? Like, especially the writing, the thinking. People are using the AI to replace their own thinking. I don't care about image generation at all.
The new generation can barely think as it is. Right? I got to work with them.
Can we play this?
They ain't good at thinking.
Can we play this?
Oh, sure, but then I got one more nugget.
Yeah.
Is it related to this AI topic, or is it
no?
Different
It's
topic?
moving on.
He wants to move along.
I am not gonna. I will move on at some point for sure. But as a couple.
We can come back to this, or what? I mean, yeah.
No,
we can come to
we're
it
not,
later. I don't care.
We're not coming back. I just want to play this.
Fat boy. Give me a number 9, just like his. Let me get a number 6
so
for
weird.
extra. I'll have 2 number 9s.
Because the motion is still the whole
Number 6.
It actually kind of looks so bad. It looks kind of awesome.
You guys know? No, that's what I'm saying.
Funny.
If this
so weird.
Someone just made an AI version of this classic gaming moment, but like, I genuinely want to play this and laugh my ass off. I want to get lost in the AI goon slop dimension.
Number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soap.
The jerky animation, but with the fully realistic people. It's just the
Because the hands are still frozen like this, but they're realistic hands.
What's that show that you guys like where the guy's like, I'm going to the fair.
Oh yeah. That's your Renegade Angel.
Oh,
yeah, Renegade Angel. I want to see that.
Oh my god. Yes.
I don't like
Savior AI'd up.
Oh, that's great.
Look, I want to play this. I really want to play this.
God, that's
I really want to play this.
He doesn't have a wrist.
I don't want these like moralizing anti-AI bitch Artfeth people who are fucking melt brains to take this away from the universe. Like, to play this, it just would be beautiful. Like, just both things can exist. Like,
all right, you've convinced me. I'm pro DLSS 5 now.
You're pro Putin upgrade.
Oh yeah.
Dang.
But look, yeah, just I got one last bit. I got one. If you're not convinced of like what could be achieved with this,
I already can guess what this is.
Oh my!
Just you wait. This is what you can have, my friends. Sorry, Camel, for stealing content from your next Camel Nights, but
awesome.
Of course, this is what people will use it for. Day one.
Good.
All right, are you guys ready to move on real fast?
We are ready.
Yes. Get some water.
Let's go.
Okay. So yeah, quick update on clavicular. Phil's gonna miss that.
Oh my god.
The looks maxter. I thought I might be done with him because he was being kind of lame to the princess that we all love. What's her name? Elisa Liu. But anyway, this came across. I was like, this is so funny. But this person he's streaming with here, that's his #1 subscriber, the person who donates the most money. So he had to meet and chat with the person donated over 10,000 on the stream. So
that guy, the guy
to be a bit. That has to be a joke.
Has to be a bit. Can I say, people talk about simping for women online. Is it not super pathetic if people are like, oh, it's sad, a guy giving a woman online money? Super chats at the ready. Is it not even more pathetic for a guy to give another guy money online to send super chats to a dude? Like, you.
Yeah. Well, that's why people are like, who's mogging who here? Like Clavicular is getting mogged by this Pepsi man. The dude has Pepsi. So many Pepsis.
He looks so awkward. But yeah,
he's mogging Clavicular. Clavicular is so uncomfortable.
Prove it, TC.
Male streamers have a lot of simps.
Is Paradrama streaming now? No, he's got his Peter Thiel phenotype development obsession.
Yeah, I've been hammer smashing my face and everything.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'll check the comments now just in case it is fake for some reason. But
let's have a look. Oh, by the way, look. See, when you do it, Valley Law, it's okay. Valley Law for $5. He says simping. If only Bancroft was on the stream, he would send even more. But I appreciate it. I thank you very much.
Simp for us.
You guys aren't simping in here, are you?
No, Valley Law is simping for us.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's allowed when it's for us.
So that guy, it sounds like that Pepsi guy might be famous too, and they call him Delmo. His name is Delmo.
They all can have names.
So he has to be playing a character. Like he's even wearing a Pepsi shirt.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't walk around with a Pepsi shirt every day.
$2. Wait, Pat, what is a name? Are you going to continue the Mogmec thing? Because we need a name for the bit so I could make a thing and play it.
Like, that would just be like, let's check in on Gen Z or something.
Okay. I'll let me switch to this.
Z-maxing.
I'll put on the.
They're gonna get
it's time to check in with Gen Z.
Yeah.
There you go. It's time to check in with Gen Z.
We'll work on that.
So as long as you press the button enough.
To go
yeah. Were you hoping I'd make graphics?
Trailers.
Where's the animated music indent for the bit I thought up in 2 seconds?
Yeah. What are you saying? You weren't going to do it? Obviously, you didn't.
Well, I didn't do it.
Look up here pressuring people into doing more artwork for the show.
Oh, okay. I'll go back to just so we can think of something else in the meantime. Here is a poignant point that's outside of the joke. It's not poignant, really, because that means depressing. I did like the good Joe Catapano. I am following him, right? Yeah, thank you. That would have been fucking embarrassing.
Hey.
Wait, does he follow me? He follows me! Yes!
I wish he'd come to HeroesCon again.
Please. Or at least
He's
MegaCon next year. He wasn't there last year.
2 years ago.
Peer pressure. That's what it is.
Oh, that needs to be the segment name. Or a segment name.
Yeah, you just play Under Pressure, and it's Peer Pressure.
TC's genius. Did you know TC does reviews on YouTube?
He updates wikis too.
Yes,
he has like a YouTube
shout
channel.
out to TC.
He does videos.
Has made wikis for all the major Fiendish characters so far, and I cannot appreciate. That's amazing. I cannot appreciate that enough. That is so freaking cool. And I'm like, how did you? Some of the things he writes, I'm like, how did you figure out this information? You must have just watched my streams and caught random shit that I said. So, thank you.
How do I employ TC to do that for me? TC did a review of The Man with No Strings, and the only way I found it is I searched The Man with No Strings on YouTube. I didn't know he did reviews.
He's not even trying to get attention for it.
No, he's not. He's reading about him or anything.
Great.
No, he's fucking. He sends super chats. He's creative, clever, and fucking chill about it too. He doesn't use the chat as a fucking diary.
We really rely on fans like this. So shout out to you.
Is there like a Fiendish wiki or what?
Yeah, there is.
What?
At least for Casimir and Iskall. I don't know what other characters. I haven't checked in a while, but yeah, TC made it
for you, TC.
Mm-hmm.
Heroes Wiki, bro, come on.
Wait,
Yeah.
Yes, it's
I
on
wasn't
Heroes
listening.
Wiki.
What did you say about Joe Catapano? Is
Lost Pages Wiki.
Just an astute observation?
Okay, well, we didn't do it because we were spurging over TC. TC, I'm very excited for you to read Connell, and I'm looking forward to not like you creating stuff, but like I want to know what you think because you have a brain that thinks.
Jake just wants another $100 super chat.
I don't know.
I just want a wiki page, GC. All right.
I just want to know.
I'll send you all my books to read.
I want to know the theory crafting that people do based on the information in the books. He says he can't wait to read Connell. I'm looking forward to it. Joe Catapano says, this reminds me of what a majority of comic colorists will do to your lines. They'll change the light direction to make everything as straight on and ambient hero lighting as possible. So yeah, you're just
okay.
Roasted. Colorist roasted.
Bad colors on comic coloring is one of those things where you don't notice it until it's done badly, and when it's done badly, it's really bad. So I very much appreciate that I have really good colorists because man, this is true. This is true. A lot of there's a lot of colorists that just do local colors, and it's just unidirectional lighting. Anyways, I don't want to rant about it, but that's not good.
Yeah, I think he might be onto something there. Actually, that reminds me though, you want your inks to indicate the lighting. That's implied that you do that, I guess. But
it's worse when they don't work with your inks. Yeah. And especially if you give them direction about this is what I'm thinking the lighting is, and then they don't work with it.
Is this the thing?
That's the wiki.
We're still kind of on the subject.
Hold on.
Fandom.
Camel, I'm so happy Jake's coloring all of Boots and Heels for him. I know I'm chained to my desk every day working.
The do-gooder.
Look at this! Look at how awesome this is!
The
whiny... a dumb quote with him talking about this.
I got a quote, man. That's dope.
I know. It's like all real and professional and stuff.
That's so cool.
Oh, I like the second quote. No, this is awesome. TC even fished out Kaz's full name, which I never mentioned. I think I've mentioned it once.
Yeah,
how did you figure out all this information? My God. And I think there's one for Iskall as well somewhere. Amazing. Oh, look, there's even a link to my little video. Yeah, I did character profile videos on my channel. They're kind of buried, but I do have little short videos, so go check that out.
Start the timer. Start the timer.
No, I'm done. That's it.
that
pen was that's him trying to calculate what words can get him off of this and onto whatever he's pulled up.
I have a new nugget. I have a nugget.
Hold on, I want to name all the characters on the header.
Huh?
I wanted to name all the DC characters.
Okay, do the thing. This is what did that foreigner say to me? Do the audio for it.
Okay, hold on. For this?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hit play.
Oh.
Didn't you record it earlier? Where's the recording?
Oh, okay, hold on.
What did that foreigner say to me?
Le globe parfait c'est que ned soit plus présente petit. Okay, what does that mean, Phil? You got to go first.
I've got something this time.
No, I don't know what it could be. Not even AI could make what's her name?
Oh, Zendaya.
By the way, have a glow up.
All the Zendaya haters have brought great shame upon themselves. Zendaya is beautiful, so but anyway.
No, you're retarded.
And my problem is that they miscast her and they make her frumpy.
They make her look bad. No, she always looks bad.
I don't know why they make her as frumpy as fucking possible when she doesn't need to look like that.
Pear's biggest bad take is this. It's over Timothy Chalamet take. This is Pear's biggest bad.
Yeah. Okay, Rini, what do you think it says? What did the foreigner say to you?
Something bagels and not bagels. Baguettes and surrender. I don't know.
Okay.
I agree with Phil. They're probably saying it can't fix.
A glow up more intense than Nagasaki.
Okay. Here's what it actually says. The perfect glow up is that she's no longer around. Please.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wait, I read that earlier in translate. I knew that one.
Oh yeah, you seen it on your
okay,
feed or
so
whatever?
the one on the right, just looks like how she looks like on the red carpet, which is she looks good, and she never looks like that in movies, and I don't understand why.
But is that actually from the film?
That first one, yeah. I don't think it. I don't think
the
it was
new
from
one.
Spider.
Was that
the new. I
DSL
think that's her
Fire?
in the new Spider-Man. She's looking
Oh.
good. I think it is a new thing where in all her new movies she looks great. Like she's in a movie called The Drama. Looks really good. With my boy Pattinson. He creates the triad.
Bobby Pattinson.
Yeah, they're all in Dune too. All three.
She's
Chalamet,
miscast in
Pattinson,
Dune. Though.
and
I don't.
Zendaya.
That I will say, I would personally filter her character out for how Chani is supposed to look in Dune. I don't know why they cast her as Chani. Also, it's also the way she acts. She's miserable. That's not Chani.
Hold on,
Guys,
I need to make.
Yeah.
I need to make a new sound effect. Hold on. Ghost house alert! Ghost house alert! Right, then off, and then ghost house alert! Ghost house alert!
Royalty in the chat.
Hi,
Yes,
Ghost
Sir.
House.
Sir Ghost Housington's the first.
Yo, so
What's up, brother?
Inventing the word trooks. I've never seen that.
is great,
I've never
yeah.
seen trooks before.
Yeah.
I don't
I think that's Phil's greatest flaw is that he doesn't like Zendaya.
I don't think that's
None of us like her.
my
If you
greatest.
like-
It's your
Sure,
greatest
okay.
flaw too, then Hype Wizard.
She's a
I'm not calling
freaking
you Jake anymore.
skeleton woman. I remember
There's
when I
nothing
said,
to offer, man.
I remember when Kelsey called me Hyper Wizard, and I'm like, you can call me Jake, and he's like, nah, I'm okay. That's great.
House, I use your comb that you gave me for my 30th birthday on stream.
He uses it all the time.
he's
It's like
combing the
it's
whole
Phil's-
stream all day.
Phil's fidget spinner.
It's for my choppers.
I've never watched someone comb their hair for 4 hours straight until I met Phil.
That's my facial hair. House, did you read? I know House got Lobo, the book. Let us know what you thought of it
And
if
vote.
you read it.
And vote on how many. Have we done enough nuggets to switch to dork? Should we go back? Because it will probably take us a bit of time.
Yeah, let's do Dork. I'm tired of Nuggets.
Okay.
Had
Dork.
enough.
Okay.
You guys don't even like Zendaya.
Look, I joke that she looks like E.T. She's obviously she's actually a pretty beautiful person with good bone structure. Everything works out. I'm just saying she looks like fucking E.T. a lot of the time. Like,
Yeah, and I've never wanted to bone E.T. You know what I'm saying?
well, I mean, I haven't wanted to bone Zendaya, but E.T., like the actual E.T., not the pretend Zendaya E.T. If you're going real E.T.,
Either.
you can't resist. E.T.
It's a right-wing psyop. I think somehow they tricked right-wingers into hating Zendaya. And
Dude,
it's a big L.
I
They're
feel like
taking a huge L.
that's just
I
normal.
did not need to be
people.
tricked, bro.
It's I don't think it's so much. I don't hate her. I'm just baffled as to why she's everywhere, and she's
She is beautiful.
She gets cast in roles that she doesn't even fit in. So I'm just confused.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
it. Tom Holland, he could do much better.
Did he do much better? Oh yeah, they're fake. People do AI wedding photos of her with Tom Holland. Then her family is like, "Oh, the wedding photos look beautiful." She's like, "Those are AI." Are you guys telling me if E.T. was on your bed looking back at you seductively in a Langarier nightgown, you wouldn't give it a go? There's music, there's rose petals, there's scented candles. Like, are you gonna E.T.?
Oh, neither.
You wouldn't even consider it for 2 seconds?
You know what that finger
Gotta
could
be
do.
more adventurous, Phil.
Like, you know, that is a brave move from E.T. You know he has a potential of death, if it is a he. Like, that is a huge death potential for E.T. in that scenario. Like, that's a very thin neck.
Right.
A lot of grip length, but like,
and it's not legal. It's not illegal because he's not human, right? There's no laws that say you can't kill aliens.
yeah, I don't think he's classed as an animal.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't E.T. a dude? Well, you don't know. He's an alien, so who knows what he got, what holes
Sure,
he
you can
got.
figure out a way.
All right, my week this week.
Oh yeah, we didn't do any fucking.
Nobody
weeks.
talked about now. Maybe we should do that.
Hey, you're gonna be
It's
so
good
proud of me.
without a
Look
week,
how
except
far
for
I am
I will be right back.
in my
Yeah,
Hitman
big
omnibus. Look at that.
Rini doesn't want to hear about your week, Phil. How do you feel about
20
that?
No,
issues
I'll
deep.
be listening.
I
Who
think
reads-
Irene has like the
Dude.
most right to bow out. No one ever listens to anything she pulls off. It's just
Look at that. Hitman.
I'm suffering.
20 issues in. I'm having a ball. I'm having a blast. They just introduced this guy's team. His name's Six Pack. He's a indefinite drunk that lives at this bar that Hitman is always at, and he thinks he's like a superhero. He's always like stumbling in, being like, I just beat up Darkseid. You should see him," and no one believes him. They just wave him off. But he has a superhero team that's all a bunch of losers, and they're called Section 8, and there's 8 of them, and it's pretty funny. So if you want a humorous, high action comic, this is fun.
Wait, is it actually funny? Is it funny all the way through?
It's funny, yeah. It's Garth Ennis.
I didn't know it was a funny.
He takes the piss, as you would say.
I do love Garth Ennis.
Garth Ennis. We got Etrigan the Demon in this story arc.
Could I put Garth Ennis as my favorite writer?
Garth, I'm having fun with it. It's good stuff. It feels like a creator-owned book that's just so happens to be in the DC universe. Like,
can you imagine what a Garth Ennis writing a Connell story would be? It would be. I'd be like, I don't know if I could draw this, man.
yeah,
I would have to.
In this arc too, Catwoman's in it, and Hitman and his buddy are just like drooling over themselves over her, like when she walks away and stuff. It's pretty good.
Neat.
It's fun.
Like she's Zendaya.
How about that?
So, Dork. I've read it. Pear read it. Weeks ago, Pear came on the stream. He says, guys, I have the new best thing I love so much. It's called Dork. And Jake, it's doing beat for beat, word for word, exactly what you're doing with Connell, so give up now. And I was like, pray tell, what is this Dork? And Dork, I have it right here. I have the freaking whatever this was, the second print cover. I got the issue 1 has gone to 3 prints. It may go to more, probably will go to more. I got issue 2 as well. I'm not a fan of these covers. I love this cover. I love this face cover. But yeah, it is a new creator owned for Image Comics from Brett Bean. It has been all the rage. You see this is second printing. This cover, 10 quid. Apparently it's been going through the roof. Pat, you bringing up Dork created the treasure trail that led me to that comic shop, that led me to reading all this stuff, to softening on the whole American meta for comics. Like, and I'm very grateful.
Yeah. I don't even know. Is that really what I said? What did I say? Because I don't.
No, you
maybe
didn't.
I betrayed you because I don't feel like I even
but you,
like Dork a whole ton. I like
I'm gaslighting for comedic effect. You said it's doing the same things as Connell a little bit, but not really. That's what you said.
Oh, okay, cool.
Here, a little backstory too, that I'm pretty sure that artist or the creator, Brett Bean, I'm pretty sure he took over
I Hate Fairyland.
Yeah, art duties on I Hate Fairyland, which is Scotty Young's book. It's Scotty Young's writing Lobo. I Hate Fairyland is Scotty Young's creator-owned thing. And so now Brett is doing his own creator-owned book after I Hate Fairyland.
Yeah, he wrote a D&D-ish book too. Amarawak is saying, is Dork good? This will be the Dork segment.
Ooh,
we will dive into
it. But that's what I say. It's good, but
it's good. I'm very glad it exists, and I hope it does well. If that's the TLDR version, but I'm looking forward to Mr. Bean. Hello, this is my little comic book. So there seems to be a bit of a speculation surge with like creator owned indie issue ones currently.
Yes.
Like this, hey, you telling me about this and me looking into it because I had to know how similar it was so that I could protect my delicate little brain to think I'm super original and there's still a point to life. I watched all these videos of the speculative people, like normie. There are people out there on YouTube who are just the kind of like normal reader collector people that are also making YouTube channels and stuff. And like, it has been very endearing to watch all that stuff. Like, it's a good vibe. Like, there's a good vibe in this whole scene, I think. And yeah, part of it is books like this going.
I'm all for good vibes.
Yeah.
Good vibes.
Or Jake, you're talking about the normies that collect kind of, or podcast?
Yeah. No, I've been enjoying some, like, because look, we all know I think superheroes are gay and I think all that, whatever. I'm like, oh, who cares? But like, yeah, I've been watching a bunch of videos of people who are into it, do appreciate this stuff, and it's been making me soften on the whole genre. It got me into a comic shop. But yeah, there's like speculator news. Like, there's a new book, Nectar, that's also doing a similar speculative-y thing. Like,
Wayshak's doing covers for that. Yeah, it looks weird. It's like butterfly vampires. Did you see that?
No, all I've seen is the cover and that a YouTube video is saying that it's people are speculating on it already. But like, yeah, some of the videos I've watched are saying that, like, because on this dork thing, there's people that are like conspiracying it, that like this particular influencer buffed it up so much, and like maybe they're contacting like a comic shop and saying, why don't you buy up the rest of our things so that then we've sold out, so that then we can say we sold out, and then it speculates. You know what I mean? Like,
that's not a bad idea, actually. I'm gonna send Phoenix to every influencer I know and be like, hey.
How would you do that? Like, because
how much do you have to
pay? I had
pay?
a bunch of money and I get an image book and it goes to 600 stores across America. I mean, I could go to like Midtown Comics, which is huge, and I can be like, I want to buy all your books and just flood the market. And but I'd have to contact all these freaking shops to do that.
No, Phil, this is how you do the scam, right? You do a lower print run. Like, look, if I was putting out a book for Image, I would probably be like, what's the lowest print run I can do? Is to increase the likelihood, because you can always go to a second print if you sell out, right?
Yeah, but so that's not how it works, because your print run, it depends on how many orders come in from the shops.
Yeah, that's why it doesn't make sense to even begin with, because they put out the tweet Image and they say it's sold out at the distributor level, and I'm like, that doesn't make sense, because the distributor level lets you know how many to order.
Right.
Yeah, that makes no sense unless they just print it ahead of time on an estimate.
Yeah, I think they just say that. I think they just always say that or something. Or they, no matter what. Here's the thing too, is you have, this is like, I don't even know. So I apologize if I'm wrong, but I think stores get subscriptions a lot of times, because they're not gonna flip through the actual like orders and look at every individual book. They just say, hey, give me 5 of whatever's new. And then, so like Dark Horse or Image will be like, okay, here you go. And then like, we got a bunch of variants too. Do you want those? Like, not for this one. Or maybe they'll be like, yes.
That makes sense.
Somehow, yeah. So you can still like, yeah. So like your base print run, it's always like 10,000 or something. And that will actually, those will actually all go to the shop. And yeah, so if you go above 10,000, you could say it's sold out at the distributor level, maybe. Something like that.
So it's sold at least 10,000 then. So if you're doing a book, like let's say you did Percival, say it right? Yeah. And then you're like, I'll only do 10,000 no matter what. And then it sells like 9,000. And you're like, I have a friend who has like an account with the things and buys comic books. What if I say, hey, buy that last 1,000 books? I'll say I've sold out. And then, there'll be a run on the bank. So I was calling up comic shops. Nowhere had it. A Ghost House is doing the same thing too. The reason why I had to drive a whole hour to go to a comic shop is that's the closest place that had one,
Okay.
And I call up, and the guy's like, yeah, we have the 3rd printing of issue 1, and we have like a few left of issue 2. And so we go to this comic shop, talk to this guy. He said that well, I heard a little bird told me that they actually sent out a PDF of like the first 3 issues.
Yeah.
For people to, which instantly I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
Everybody's doing that now. Even my comic shop said that he got like all the new DC books, like Lobo, Deathstroke, Batwoman. He got the first 2 or 3 issues as a PDF to read.
That's a great idea. But yeah, he said he read it, the first 3, loved it. I have some criticisms of the first 2. He said the 3rd one is the best one. So yeah, another element to this, like criticizing Lobo, I bet there's a first couple of issues, like how to get going. You know what I mean? Getting the gas in the tank and get the engine revved. And that's why I want to keep reading. And maybe by issue 3, that's what it's actually going to be. So don't judge it on issue 1. But like, yeah, he said that the 3rd, that he ordered a bunch based on him reading those PDFs. No one bought it. No one bought it at all. Like, no one was interested in it. And then this weird FOMO thing started happening online and news getting around about it. And then like he just sold out, and now it's on its 3rd printing.
That's crazy. Yeah, so like week 1, the sales for this were not good, is what he was saying.
Yeah, at least that's vaguely what I remember. The guy said that it's like the comic shop in my town, he'd never even heard about it. I called him up to ask him to order to if he could get one. And he was just like complaining about how the title was spelled, and he couldn't even search for it on his, on his freaking computer.
That's funny.
But like, yeah, so but that's exciting. Like that's water cooler vibes to hear about that stuff. Seeing some of the eBays, like let's say another one of the conspiracy theories is you put an issue 1 on eBay for like $100 and I'll buy it, and then I'll put it on eBay for $100 and so it gets like some early high sales. Like
that's just so much work. That's so, but you know what? Maybe that's what people do.
With market manipulation, and then
you will get your eBay.
See, how much could I sell my Carnal
for? It does seem like do it for me. I'm too lazy. Someone manipulate the market for me and big my books up. Thanks.
Yeah, but right now, every number 1 for Image is getting multiple. It's getting sell out at the distributor level, going to 2nd print.
Yeah,
maybe 3rd even, and they all have. They're selling for like first print, selling for like $100 on eBay. All of them, but Dork is maybe the one that really, the news got out about that one.
Yeah, so like
interesting.
So I've read it. Phil, have you read it?
No.
I mean, no. Okay. If Pez read it, I think Irene, you might have read it.
Yeah, I have.
I feel like I flipped through it though, and then didn't Pear talk about it yesterday, or did you do, or last week, or did you do a stream about it, Pear, that I watched?
No, I must have talked a little bit about it a couple weeks ago about issue 1, and I read issue 2 also.
Yeah, issue 1.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to issue 3. So yeah, I read 1 and 2. So I guess I get why people are into it.
I do get why people are into it. It's very charming.
Yeah, very readable, very charming. The jokes aren't all super funny, but they aren't cringy. They're like fun to read.
Yeah.
They're way better than Lobo's jokes.
Yeah, I took notes. I was very serious about this. I wrote motion and action is good. The art is also very good. I like that the Shield is a psycho. The Shield is my favorite character.
Would we be able to pull it up?
You want me to pull it up?
Yes, please.
I don't have a digital version. Yeah, Phil. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down all of my notes, but I will say, so I like the Shield, and overall I can see why people like it. It is very charming. I am open to reading a few more issues to seeing where it goes, but I also did have a problem with. I didn't actually like the main character that much. The main character didn't charm me. The art and all the side characters were like tons of fun, but yeah, I'm sorry, the main character was not my favorite thing ever.
Yeah, the main character is a straight man essentially.
Well, yeah, there's a way of doing that.
It's a dying breed nowadays, Pear.
He's a whiny.
What you're saying.
He's a whiny, complaining bitch who doesn't do anything fun. I'm not.
Okay, he's kind of a naysayer,
right?
Yeah.
I present to you. While I was reading this, I thought of My Hero Academia, and the main character of My Hero Academia is kind of like a whiny crybaby, but he's presented in a way where it works because he's just so sincere. He's not whiny as in like Shinji whiny. He's actually
resisting the plot. You don't want a character that feels like they're constantly resisting the plot.
That's true. Deku, the main character to My Hero, doesn't resist the plot. He's just like a normal scared kid, but he is trying to be a hero. So it is kind of annoying to have a main character that's resisting the plot. Also, I don't know, the charisma isn't there. Like the Shield is more charismatic than this Dork character. Funny name though, Dork. Clever title.
Yeah, and the logo's great, Dork logo.
Yes, yeah.
Who's it, Orc?
The design is all very good. It's very well designed.
Like I'm gonna comment for entertainment effect, and I don't want any of these comments that are meant just for entertainment reasons to get back to anyone who made this, who worked on it, especially Brett himself. Like, I'm very, very happy that like a creator-owned book that's been done is like has buzz about it.
It's popping off.
Popping off. Like that's amazing. Like,
oh no, I like this art style.
Like the conspiracy stuff about it. Like that's fucking fun. Like you want that. Like if you have a book that comes out and people are conspiracy theorizing about why it's sold out, that's fucking gold.
That's great.
No rage.
Oh,
this one feels a lot like what you guys were saying earlier, like maybe issue 3, 4, 5, 6. If it gets to issue 20, it's like it could be really good by issue 20. But that's my only thing is my only thing is like 2 issues, like kind of like nothing has happened. I almost feel like, and I don't like that.
This first one is like, I guess they're introducing things. Then the second one is like there's a self-contained idea within the story, and they episodically go into it and out, which is good. We'll see if that continues. But like, man, this, you know how people criticize Netflix stuff where the characters just kind of like restate plot points over and over again? Like, how many times does the Shield say, I've waited 20 years for this? Like, by the third time they mentioned 20 years. So this is why I think Pear said it was similar to Connell. Like, this guy's like been hiding in the woods for a long time, and now he's like popping out.
Sure, I could. Yeah, the whole stating the plot over and over again. So, I did get the feeling that there was a bit of the pacing and the stating certain facts over and over again was for the TikTok generation. It's just one of those things where I surmise that it wasn't for me, but that's what other people need. Maybe I'm being condescending.
It's funny. So the Shield is fighting on his behalf, and the protagonist is
let's give Phil the rundown. So his name is Dork. He is a half dwarf, half orc, which like he doesn't have facial hair like a dwarf, and I don't know if orcs are supposed to be big. For me, he just looks like a small orc that I would think. So like I just think he's like a weak run to orc. Not like a half breed thing. So like that was not as conceptually like boom. But yeah, he has a shield. I like that it looks like a UFO. I wish its design was a bit more interesting and violent. The shield loves violence, and the whole thing of the world, they beat you over the head with this over and over again. The whole world is split into light and dark, but Dork is in the middle. he's neither light nor dark. He thinks both sides are gay. And then, you know, he ends up being like the enemy of both the light and the dark. And it's like, and a lot of the time I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like it keeps getting restated over and over again in this issue all the way through. And I'm like, yeah, I get it.
That's true. That whole thing is stated often. The light and the dark, light and the dark is okay. At least on the plus side, the concept is very simple and it's easy to understand and it's very clear because it's stated over and over again. So that's better than it being convoluted. Though I don't think I needed to be reminded of the premise that many times.
So it's obviously playing with the talking weapon trope, right? Like they got what's that? Vault has that book Barbaric, where that guy's axe is
Vampire Hunter D has that kind of thing going on.
That's his hand.
Yeah, your little sidekick like is your weapon. Yeah, and so with I liked issue 1 more than issue 2 because issue 2 it's episodic, but it's not the kind of episodic that I was like because it's like it actually wasn't like an episode. It was just like a scene. It was so maybe you could say it's like a short story, but yeah, like it's like one thing happens, some action, he gets out of it, and that's the end.
Well, no. Okay, that first he's complaining at the beginning. He happens upon a scenario where some characters show up, they attack him because reasons, and they don't know what's happening. And then the main character, Dork, seems like he's like dead partway through. And I'll be honest, he hasn't won you over as a reader yet. So at least I didn't care that he could be dead. Part of me was like, oh, cool, he's dead. Like,
yeah.
And then another character does something cool and just like saves him
and breaks the whole story going forward for the rest of the series though, because it's OP.
The character that did the thing to save Dork, I had consistency issues with that because it was the character is not consistent throughout both issues and also throughout all of issue 2. So that's one of my major criticisms.
And he comes in with an OP power and like is a side character, but like does the cool thing instead of the main character. But then also they skip ahead, don't say how everything was fixed, and just lampshade it again. And it's like, ha ha. But it's like, but that's funny, right? I'm like, I don't know if it is.
Yeah, lampshading is a problem.
I like this new term, lampshading. I just learned it today.
We use it all the time, Phil.
We've said it so many times on the show.
It was a thing. It came up in like 2016 is because they were always doing it in 2016.
I thought you guys were just talking about when you're at a party and you're a little drunk and you put a lampshade on your head and dance around.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, Phil.
Yeah. I understand it now.
You put the lampshade on the glaring problem so it isn't as harsh.
Oh, that helps you remember it. That
makes sense. Yeah, because it's blinding light. Yeah, I hate when, because I'm tall and I have like short lamps. And if I'm too close to the lamp, I look down into the shade and then it blinds me. You know, I hate that.
All people problems. So this whole, I mean, you can see the text on screen. The Time Thieves thing, that was cool. I like that, but I needed to care more about the main character by this issue, or it would have been more engaging if I actually really cared about Dork. I care more about the Shield than Dork at this point. So I think it was actually a really good premise. The Time Thieves thing was fun. It was a fun mechanic. But yeah, I wasn't like traumatized when he almost died either. So
I know I actually thought it was fun. I'm like, yay, he's dead. But like I knew because he's gonna come back. I'm like, oh cool, I get to see him like rotted away. But I can imagine from the creative perspective that's supposed to be heavy and like dark, and I'm like,
yeah,
it was
as a creator it would, but it's one of those things I think that, well, you have to look through the eyes of the average viewer and feel whether the thing you're feeling as a writer is emotionally just as heavy for the person reading it who isn't as invested as you yet.
Yeah. Like
this art is so good though. Look at all the motion.
The art is glorious. The coloring is fantastic. Like it's a shame to only focus on like complaints because there's a lot.
I know we're being extra nitpicky.
There's so many reasons why people are gonna like it. It's just these kids show up and they just say it's time feeds, and then it's like, oh, okay. And so here's another problem with the light and dark thing, and it's an art style in general thing, and it's kind of a design thing. If you can go like up to some of the first issue stuff, like maybe the last page of the first issue.
Yeah, let's see.
Like so.
Whoops. Oh, thank God that.
Did you click out? Did you get a pop up?
I got a pop up, but it opened in another tab, and I thought it opened up on StreamYard, and it was something that you enjoy, Jake.
The design, the designs and the world building to me, like especially like the chicken design. I feel like I've seen that chicken in a lot in. If you're drawing a comic like this, it's got that chicken character in it. If you know what I mean, like
I like the chicken.
I like the chicken.
There was a game that High Res Studios, who makes Smite, they made a like Fortnite type game, you know, a battle royale, and it was called something Royale, like Kingdom Royale, and this chicken just looked like he's right from that. That was like one of their mascots. Just run around specifically.
Yeah. Okay. Here we go. So you see this is a bit like, oh, both sides. And hello, Caden, by the way. By the way, Loogie too stormed to almost $20,000 day one. Massive congratulations! I will actually pull up Loogie later. I meant to do it last week, but I kind of
creator of Loogie.
Yeah, that's
it's Caden.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, great job.
He went away in like a cave to work on that book, and now it's finally out of the cave. Now it's live. He says, I got the impression that man, both sides in politics are bad. How do I wrap that in a metaphor to tell a story? And we got the most basic version of that. Essentially, like, so
maybe that's the metaphor.
The design approach and the world building, this isn't trying to be an insult. It was like already feeling really baby time to me. But like then to show that to have everything mirrored like exactly in light and dark versions, it made it feel even like it emphasized the baby timeness of the designs.
Maybe that's just what works though. This is why I said, well, this is something that isn't for me, but maybe this is what works for the target audience. So I like more complexity than that.
I see what you mean, you know.
As while this story was going on, my brain was just going this. So there's this whole prophecy about how Dork is a character that will end the world, spoilers, because he's a mixture of the light and the dark. He was born in the light but raised in the dark.
He's like Hellboy or Spawn.
I couldn't stop thinking about this. Cannot be the only time that people from two different sides of the same continent have had a child together. This cannot be the only mixed creature on this entire light dark mixed creature on this entire continent. Yeah. But like that, you're not supposed to think that deeply about it. I think
it would be good if there was a sexy character, to be honest, or something. But okay, I guess what I'm saying is this book this book would never have an actual babe in it, but that's fine.
It's a babe with one boob job. One boob is boob job. The other,
it would have to be.
Perfect.
It couldn't be outright like that.
Yeah,
wouldn't it be cool if Dork's design wasn't like he was actually just half and half, because there's all this half light, half dark. If he was a whole orc and then a whole dwarf and just like half a beard, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
That it would be. So there is just something about the character. Now here's the thing. Maybe the character will like evolve and power up as the story goes on. Maybe the shield is going to get badass, and maybe this is just like a pulling the punches a little bit so it can get cooler. But I figured out how to fix Dork's design.
half beard.
Tell us.
I want to see what you're gonna say because I'll defend it, but maybe you could still win me over. But I like Dork's design. But
Okay.
it's I think the design is straight man too. It's just like leading man regular kind of thing.
Well, here we go. Well, all you have to do is if you make who am I sharing? How do I unshare what's being shared?
Sharing.
You just make his skin blue. You put some like black spots on the orange thing, and you just name it Blork.
Hardy, harder.
Start the timer pair.
Thanks for making the most out of the time I spent making this mock-up with a nice little hardy heart. After me, Curtis,
Blork, yeah.
You should have threw it into Grok.
I wasn't aware that
they really did beat you to a bunch of ideas, didn't they, Jay?
Half blue, half orc, all Blork.
How much did you? How much time
laughing with so much pain?
You even made the Blork spots. I didn't see the Blork spots on his. You know what?
Yeah.
Well done. A+.
Too subtle. It's too
for
subtle.
effort. A+.
The amount of effort that went into it is the funniest part.
Just to think, in the time Jake was
revenge.
making that visual, he could have done an intro video for all my new bits.
I could have, in the time it took me to make this, I could have done a more original job on my own comic.
It's crazy that how tropey what you guys are telling me about this is, you know, the talking weapon, and then like the prophesize to destroy the world, right? That's
that's what I mean by baby time, and it's not an insult.
Hellboy.
It's just
Yeah, I wonder if he's doing it on purpose. I wonder if he's like, because leaning into it could be a good idea. That's like James Cameron.
I think
you know
it's
what I mean?
supposed to be. I
think
kind of
doing it
read it
on-
as embracing the tropes.
I kind of think when people do that, it's a bit of a cope. Man, look, even you know, I love Harry Partridge. Even the Starbarians book. Look, my one criticism, I have criticisms of even that, and I love that guy. And like the criticism is, whatever's happening in the panel, the bubbles just say what's happening in the panel, and it's like beating you over the head with what's going on for a joke.
Jake, you can criticize anything, though.
Can I?
I think you can. Yeah.
I like that people were referencing my rage that I've had the last few weeks. Can I say the reason why I've had this whole Jake rage thing has been happening? I have had a continuous gout pain for 8 weeks. Like, I have not mentioned it.
Oh my god!
I have been going. I have been like, there was a couple of days the other week where I couldn't even like walk around. I had to stay in bed all day. It sucked. But I think that's probably where the rage came from. It's gone now.
That would explain it. That'll do it. That's why he was so angry.
You think anything cleared it?
Yes. For my birthday, my sister bought me a bunch of snacks, and I'm like, these are all just gonna trigger my gout, but I can't not eat them. So gout rage. I turn into like a green. I do this. This is me normally, and then this is me when I have gout. It's gout. It's the gout rage.
Well, that'll do it. I like my idea of half a beard and then half orc. I'll just say, all the designs I really liked. I am so sorry, but except for the main character, I do want to see more. But you might be right that he's meant to evolve into something cooler.
I think so. Like maybe this rage thing. Maybe this rage thing actually switches on permanently on half of him. So can you imagine, instead of just him all the time, you had a character that's like he turns one way and it's the angry version, and he's like, we need to kill everybody. Then he flips back and it's the happy version.
Like
Dr.
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. That'd be cool.
Yeah, like he's walking around as Jekyll and Hyde at the same time and arguing.
Actually, that would be hilarious. If he's like, he's switching and he's like, so he's with the good guys, and right in the middle of their plan, he becomes the bad guy, and then vice versa.
Oh, that would be fucking great. Like, he ruins.
He just like ruins every plan.
Yes.
I don't know how you like make that realistic though, because I don't know how people would let him on their team. They're like, dude, he always switches at the worst possible moment. Do not let him on the team.
He could even like go into like some encampment full of people and like destroy everything and get himself in too deep. And then he's just about to get attacked by the last horde of people. He's like, bring it on. And then he switches back and he's like, oh, fuck. It's like,
that,
and then he just has to slink and escape. You know what I mean? Like, that would be so fun.
Yeah. You know what would be funny? This is like a Carnal-esque joke almost. This could be like a Carnal story of one day, but it's like, yeah, he's like good guy or something. So he's trying to save people. He ends up saving like the last child or something, and they're escaping. And then they make it out, and then he turns back
breaks
and kills
its neck.
Child.
He snaps its neck. It's like, wait, thank you for saving me. And he's like, oh, careful. I'd run while you can. And then he goes evil. And he's like, and then the other characters turn off and like, so did you save him? And he's like, well, almost.
Well, he kind of already did do that.
Oh, really?
And actually, there might be some systems. You know, I love systems there. Like, this is like werewolf-esque, some of this, but like he would have a system to chain himself up if he feels like he's going to turn, or maybe he would never know, but he's like, here's a red button. You can zap me. So if I'm going to kill you, just zap me.
Oh,
and then you can escape.
yeah.
And so he gives the safety button to all the people he's working with. He's like, all right, you guys need me because I know the joint, I know the layout, and I'm the best fighter. So you guys need me, but I am a liability. So here's the zapper button.
Well, no, imagine if it's him, if he gets annoyed enough, because he gets annoyed and bitches a lot, and then he now has like a chicken sidekick who you would think is like epic, funny, goofy chicken, right? So maybe the chicken winds him up so much, and that's what pushes him over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about if the red buttons he gives people, he turns and he's like, no matter what I say when I turn, don't listen to anything I say because I'll trick you. So just push the button. And then he turns and they all push the button and all the buttons explode and they all die. And he goes, ha, the bad me made the buttons and the good me didn't even know.
Oh my God. I like the idea of the chicken winding him up because he can't get rid of the chicken apparently. The chicken is a ghost that's haunting him. So it would be funny if the chicken causes his rage. Yeah,
so Phil, his shield is a special shield, his soul shield, and I think he killed the chicken with the shield, and now the chicken's soul is attached to it, so now he has a chicken again. And the chicken can possess people pretty OP wise and use their abilities.
Very OP.
But I guess how you would un-OP that is you make the chicken chaotic and like stupid. Yeah. But the thing is
the chicken just working with them, or is he like he would be chaotic?
The chicken is just there. It's just there asking dumb questions.
It's attached to his shield now, so they can't.
Yeah, it's a little bit of like a device, like to be able to have exposition be said or whatever.
But the thing is, in the second story, the chicken becomes smart when he inhabits the smart guy, and so it's like, oh, so you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was very confusing because there's this whole joke at the beginning of, well, the chicken is just, there's no brain cells left, there's no blood flowing in, it's because obviously it's dead, but like it's still forming somewhat cohesive sentences. I think the stupidity could have been played up more, and I don't really understand how it works where the chicken becomes more intelligent if it's inhabiting a smart guy.
I mean,
but the chicken, when it was alive, which we saw in issue 1, was not brilliant either. So that was a consistency issue I had. I didn't understand what the character was supposed to be.
It's not even consistency. It's doing two things at once. If you're doing a new thing, it's like you kind of just have to do that. You can't like stack things. Like if he can possess people, okay, but he possesses people and he is as smart as them now. It's two things. But
I think the possession thing. So this is a brand new ghost. The chicken was just killed in the last issue, and the possession thing seemed to be like the chicken already knew they could do it. It should have been framed as an accident, and then he was like, "What? I can do this?" That would have been better.
Wait, Phil, go back to the baka, and I gotta say, great use of the baka thing because I genuinely did say the classic Picard line that you hear, the sound
Me
effect.
too.
Yeah, like, okay, what does he say? Gold chicken. Is that you? Wait, hey, look at me. I'm a Time Lord with too many. He starts making fun of him. Now, yeah, I'm trying to. He should be saying like, what happened? I don't. Why do my hands look like this? I thought I didn't have a body yet no more. He says, chicken, you're inside of the Time Lord. And like, yeah, if they'd been like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm a chicken, not a Time Lord. They'd be like, do you have the use of his powers? He's like, what powers? Oh, the time powers? Yeah, I guess. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Yeah, that would have been more smooth.
They go to this next page and everything's fixed and he's back alive again. So like, and it's, I mean, it's fine.
It's all right.
All right, we gotta end the poll about Lobo.
Oh yeah, we gotta
start a new poll about Dork. So yeah, we'll see who won the Lobo poll.
The low poll was how many issues for Lobo? We will end the poll. The options were done within 5. Oh wait. Okay, well I read the first one. Yeah. If it was make it to 5 issues, 12 issues, 20 issues, or 50. In last place was more than 20. 4%. People don't think it'll make it to 20. 50, baby. So more people thought it would get all the way to 50, and they were voting early. We had 28 votes. Then it goes past 12 was 25%. So a quarter of the voters thought it would make it to that 12-issue miniseries, Phil.
Yep.
But the winner with 57%, so over half of the votes, said done at 5.
Done at 5.
Damn, harsh.
Is that even enough time to get to the movie release?
Yeah, I think so. It's 5 months, right?
Okay, because it would definitely
comes out summertime.
Okay, it'll make it to the movie, and then they'll see if they get a bump in sales from the movie, and then they'll probably decide whether to keep it or not. I want to keep reading it. Look, criticisms aside, I'm excited about it or whatever. I thought that the setup and premise was fun, and I will keep buying it and keep reading it. So,
what one, Dork?
Lobo.
No, the Lobo.
It'll be interesting to see if there is a bump due to that movie.
So do you want to...
Yeah, that will be interesting for sure.
I think they're banking on that. So, and then, that might carry them another 5 more issues.
Lobo could be back in business. The style of the book could change a little bit by then too.
Yeah, I think they'll get maybe like 3 issues in, and then we'll start seeing DC cameos from other characters, to
really get bums on seats.
Yep.
So you want to set up a Dork length vote?
Yeah, let's see what people are thinking about Dork.
Okay, I'm gonna put more than 5, makes it a 12, over 20, and 50, baby. Stop poll. Do we say our own guesses, or do we just try and leave off not skew the vote?
I'd say don't skew the vote. I want to see what the chat thinks.
I have a strong opinion.
To be continued.
Yeah, to be continued. But
let's say it after the poll ends.
I do want to reiterate. I don't think Brett would ever end up watching this show. But if you did and you made it to here, I am very excited for this series, criticisms aside, and I genuinely hope it does very well. It's awesome to have the buzz about it. I'm very glad I have my second print of the issue 1 cover. I wish I had a sketch cover, but yeah, I am looking forward to seeing where it goes, and I do think even this series will have that kind of like first few issues feeling itself out. And I'm pretty sure, I feel like any of the criticisms we have will probably go away further down the line.
Especially because it's a creator-owned thing. And we were just talking about this last week, how you evolve with your creations. Like, that's why I'm more than open to reading a few more issues because it is charming. It's fun, and like I understand finding your footing with the first issue, and even this is really good for a first couple of issues. So I think it's really good. I didn't even notice the tally marks on his hammer. I just noticed that looking at this.
Everyone is cool.
The art is phenomenal. So yeah, I want to read more. This is really cool.
Yeah, if this is a dwarf, shouldn't the woman be an orc? Who's chasing after him? There's a woman chasing after him too, right?
Yeah, that's right.
The enemy, like, shouldn't, and they end up being his parents or something.
I guess that was the previous issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe she's a.
That would be funny. That'd be a funny twist.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
No, the woman wasn't an orc. That was a golem.
And then but this is a dwarf then.
Yeah, I think that's a dwarf.
They're doing the okay.
Interesting.
It would have been cool if the woman was an orc, so it's an orc and a dwarf chasing him.
Yes, a sexy lady orc, and then they hate each other, and then they through dork realize that they aren't just the
reunite.
same. Yeah,
they actually love each other.
Yeah, and they make another dorklet.
And that's the actual one that ends the world.
Yes,
and that's how the series ends.
Verdict.
That's it. We got baby Grogu, baby Yoda. We got baby Dork happening when the people chasing Dork get together, and then Hegel gets in his feels about being the fabled prophesied one. But then actually, it's this like it comes out, and it's like the evil mode all the time. And
pull a Neville Longbottom. You're not the chosen one.
And then, by him getting his parents back together and teaching them to love each other, he inadvertently spawns the actual demon that his little brother.
Perfect.
And then he goes through an arc of being a little bitch jealous about it, like, oh, I actually wanted to be that one after all. I was,
I was supposed to be in the world.
That's cool. You know what that's like? That's like, oh, and then they find out that there's a 10,000-year-old like witch coven that has created the prophecy from scratch.
Oh yeah, they forced it to happen.
Because she just wanted to see if someone would fucking take the bait and make a dwarf orc baby just for her own kick. She's like, I just wanted to see if someone would go for it, you know?
Amazing.
I just like the idea of a dwarf and an orc. It's kind of like fan fiction-y, you know?
One of the notes. Oh,
don't be so mean to Brett Bean.
I was doing the witch's voice, not him.
Right.
Yeah.
Brett Bean's Mr. Bean. He has to say, "Oh, hello, my name is Brett Bean, and I am."
Well, now you're being mean.
That's Mr. Bean. It's Rowan Atkinson.
Oh, okay.
You're the only Brit here. We don't get that reference.
Yeah, Johnny English is what I call him.
This is an entertainment show. We're not #unhireable. We're not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. But yeah, that is okay. The funny thing is, I've been trying to look for it the whole time and haven't found it because I have absolutely no organization. I made a character in Pathfinder that is a red goblin who has a talking hammer, and he's a soy goblin. So all the goblins are really evil, but he's like a SpongeBob type wide-eyed character. And
he's like, I'm sophisticated. I'm going to be for justice.
Yeah, I'm going to adventure. No, he's good. He says like he's an adventuring good guy, but he keeps doing bad stuff and creeping people out. And like he thinks he's a good guy, but he keeps doing stuff that isn't good. And his hammer is like, I will guide you in this world, Gorbolds. And I can't find the picture of him because it's funny because it's basically dork. Like I've in a much edgier version. I've been played him in Pathfinder. It was very fun to play. But I can't
remember that character. He was fun.
I can't find the picture of him.
Don't you just have like an art folder where you save stuff? No, I can attest to this. I did play Pathfinder in the same module because we had the same DM.
She had to role play with SpongeBob Red Goblin. Alex probably has it somewhere.
Alex, I'm wearing the shirt you got me, Alex.
Ooh.
And Bacon. Did anyone else do anything this week?
Oh, yeah!
Phil got his week out in the middle of all that crossfire.
I have a week, but nobody's going to silence me this time. I have pages to show. I have a week.
God.
Okay, start the timer.
Listen to me. No!
We'll put full screen during your week.
No! I will not be silenced. This is oppression.
Last week, Irene had a bunch of nuggets pulled up, and she didn't get to talk about a single one of them.
Oh yeah, I didn't. I realized that I needed to be fucking obnoxious and shout over everybody. That's the only way I get to say anything and pull out my nuggets.
It was my episode, and everyone.
I was really butthurt about it, but it's okay. I'll be assertive. Look at the stack of pages. This is the current batch that I finished. Behold.
You've been blazing through pages.
Kind of, but because it's a really big book, it's like 70 pages. This is like, how many pages am I? I'm about 41 pages into a 70-page book. So I've been getting a lot done, and oh my God. With what can I actually show? I guess I can show some of this. Here we go. Yeah, the thing is, with a detailed art style and so many pages, this shit, I'm going pretty fast, but it's still a lot of work. It's so much to do. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's exhausting, but it's okay. I'm very happy with how it's turning out, and I am getting through these pages quickly.
TA says, Rainy or Jake, did you guys play before 3rd edition?
We played 1st edition.
So that's true then.
I'm quite particular to Pathfinder 1E. I didn't even understand 2nd edition, all the resonance stuff. I'm like, I don't want to relearn a whole system. I'm just gonna stick with 1.
I didn't know what I just did as I was told and played along.
It is a lot of math, but I guess I like pain, so
I got told how to play my character.
That sounds like fun.
It was very fun.
Well, there are a lot of rules and whatever. I haven't been playing because I have a comic to draw. But fun fact, Casimir is based on my first Pathfinder character. I played a ranger and I rolled a 6 charisma, and that's why Casimir is a dick. Because I had so much fun playing this ranger who is just this asshole who liked to be alone in the woods that this is what I made my main character.
Strider.
So, there you go. Yeah, behold. This is a page I just finished today.
Those rocks are cool. Like those rocks.
Oh yeah. Here, I guess I can show some of this. Exclusive first look on
those
screen.
Pages rock.
Oh, so funny. So when you guys get the book, or when this is not gibberish. Everybody hopefully knows.
Looks like gibberish.
I have a hush, Phil.
Looks like a load of hibbity jibbity to me.
Ooh.
Everybody shut up. So I have a constructed language for my comic called Anarsa because I had too much time on my hands when I started writing Fiendish. So
language for narcissists.
There's a fake language
like that.
for my world, and these stones say things, except the ones that are too far back. So those are just scribbles. But on this other shot, closer up.
What do the stones say?
You got talking stones?
You can zoom in and look at the text, and I have the Nanarsa dictionary on the Fiendish website, so you can go look at what is actually said here, and that'll be a lot of fun. So I have to point it out because I spent more time than I needed to actually translating phrases and spell checking and writing things out just for these stones in the background. So I'm putting in serious effort into this comic. I'm not fucking around.
I don't like the stones or rocks anymore.
A good
I don't like
product.
how angry she is.
I'm always angry. I exude rage.
You got gout rage? You got that gout rage?
I'm rage. Yeah, I'm the one with gout this week. Here we go. Here's another. So the man, the demon fight scene. So when there's a lot of backgrounds and when there's a lot of demons, it takes me forever to draw a page. So where's that page where there's just a shit ton of demons? This one I showed this page a couple weeks ago.
It's my favorite page.
Yeah, I'm pretty proud of it. But just the first panel took me like 2 days to draw. But these pages, about a page a day to ink. So this is a pace that I like to be on, but not every page can be the same way. But yeah, anything with demons and backgrounds takes fucking forever. But when it's just characters and a simple background, I'm getting a decent speed. But
can you show
there's a lot of pages left to do.
Can you show those rocks again? I like the tree, how you did the trees behind the rocks.
He likes the rocks.
They're
okay,
like
Bill's filling in for my hype manning. I appreciate it.
Well,
I appreciate it too. Thank you.
Yeah. Look at those. How do you do those trees?
I
leafy
took
bits.
a
Leafy bits.
The stones are packed with racial slurs.
I had not thought of that, but listen.
You goddamn free finger freak.
What are you talking about? We are politically correct here. I would never.
Wait, I'm gonna debiggen it. So you know how racism in real life is you don't expect it. Like there's a whole thing of like heard a story, and it's like you know how Asian on Asian racism is the most. Like they're weirdly, it's like you guys look the same, but you don't like each other. I heard about a guy who was Asian and didn't like another Asian, and to indicate that, he looked at the other guy and went,
"What do you do?"
Like he just did this. It's basically skin color. He's like doing this super quick to indicate, yeah, like that guy.
What?
Yeah.
Another Asian guy?
Yeah. So it's like there are all those in real life. There's those weird like silent indication of like this. And I whilst thinking of that, I thought of one that they would have in your world for the dev. It would be like,
is it the German 3 beers?
No,
thing?
They would do this.
That's funny. Yeah, I guess so.
So that version for in your world,
Jake's instinct for bullying is really spot on here.
You're channeling your rage in a productive manner. This is
that
where
word
your
work
rage
good? That
should
would
go.
What was that racial?
Authentic.
What was the racial slur you taught us last week, Jake?
I'm not saying it because I'm still in England right now.
There is a slur for dev in Fiendish. I mean, anyone who's read chapter 2 would know. The dev are called stunties.
They really treat them not well. They call them whores too. I'm pretty sure if I remember that.
Who were
guys?
I found
it. Slaves in my world.
I found it. I found the
grim dark world.
I found the original dork.
No, look at him.
Gorbold! Yay! He's such a fun character.
He's fun and it does act angry and stuff, but like he's a wimp compared to other goblins. Like goblins have gone.
His face reminds me of Robot Devil.
Never seen him.
Goblins are from fucking psychos.
Futurama, Robot Devil. But yeah, like this was his hammer, which is similar to the. But it's the other way around. He wants to go ha kill, and he's like, no, no, Gobold, you must be noble. It's like the opposite. So
that's a cool dynamic. I like him. You should put him in Carnal.
Yes, so I want to do a whole fucking Connell side quest, which is just Connell meets Kobold.
That'd be cool.
I call it the Connell Kobold crossover event, but it's like it's a new character. It's not from any other book, but you call it a crossover event.
Amazing. Now I want to pull up my Pathfinder character too, and by the time I find it, nobody's gonna care.
Well, it took me a long time to find mine. Did I have a
Move
week?
on. No one cares.
I'm trying to think. I thought I had something to mention that was like week related, but I suppose I could just go on to nuggets. You guys ready for more nuggets?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes left in the show.
Cool. Well, this is a
time repair.
Camel. You even in the chat anymore?
No, Camel's lettering.
He's up. Right. Okay. I have a tiny nugget. So I'm calling this Schrodinger's carry.
Carry? What do you mean by that?
Carry of the Jim variety.
Oh, Jim Carrey. He's back. Yeah, he's back.
To life. In the flesh.
Yep.
Real. You know, rumors have been circling that Jim Carrey is fucking dead. He appeared at that awards ceremony and everyone was like, it's not the real Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
And then someone said, it was me. I am a masked impersonator. But the photo they put out of the mask looked like an AI image to me. So I'm like, is this some weird covering? But no, he must be alive, Phil.
Well, Jim Carrey's people came out and said that was the real Jim Carrey at that place, and it wasn't this makeup artist who just wanted clicks or.
Well, then here's the question: did he just get a? His face is his money. His brand is his face. His entire talent is contained. Why would a man of this calibre fill his head full of Botox?
Yeah, I mean,
because it's Hollywood.
Weak conviction, I guess. You know, deterioration of an aging man.
And he was saying for years, he's like, I'm not even real. Nobody here is real. Death of the ego. I'm enlightened.
Right.
I'm not in the clubs. I didn't kill no kids.
If you followed him, you know that there's a lot of red flags about what he's been doing around Hollywood. Like, I mean,
one of his girlfriends mysteriously died.
Well, let's just enjoy the Dr. Robotnik aspect of Jim Carrey and let's forget about the Tom Hanksy aspects of Jim Carrey.
That escalated quickly.
Robotnik, that's like the last vestige we'll have of him then, yeah.
Yeah, like, so he apparently doesn't do sequels or anything, but like, where is it?
He's been in all of the Sonic movies.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's hilarious that Jim Carrey, an esteemed actor who is semi-retired and famously doesn't like doing sequels, has played Dr. Eggman for all 4 times in a row. And he doesn't do, and it's all he's been doing for ages. Like this, I think this is beautiful. Like
I think my brother's he saw Sonic 3. I think he said Dr. Robotnik, the character, died in the 3rd one.
He dies in every single one of them. He dies he died at the end. In Sonic 2, it's like the giant robot that he's in like falls down and he was just fallen on the floor and broken his neck. Like he was like dead in every single one of them. He will die in this film and then he will come back to life again.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, but so he probably already filmed this, so he probably filmed this before Jim Carrey died and they replaced him, you know?
No, but it's coming out 2027. I don't think they filmed it yet.
All right.
Well, I really hope it's not Puffy Face Robotnik. That would suck.
Right.
It was the mask thing where that guy came out and it was like...
No, it was the real him. He got Botox.
His people said it was actually him. Yeah, I don't know. But he hasn't said anything
I don't believe that.
Publicly, and no one, his Botox hasn't been, his people didn't say that. But I watched this video of some like plastic surgeon picking apart what he could have gotten done.
He doesn't need plastic surgery.
$80,000 worth of surgery.
Well, Jim Carrey's alive. Netanyahu's alive. And now, look, we're in the battle between Sonic and Mario films. Did you know the Mario film's coming out April 1st?
Yeah, there's been like no promo of it.
I booked my tickets already. Look, I'm going to collect all the McDonald's freaking Mario toys.
Oh.
Of course.
Look at these endearing little shits.
Aww.
Like that star. That star is cool.
All of them have stars behind. Oh, the little guy, the little luma. That's called a luma, Phil.
A loomer?
Yeah, Murray says Jim Carrey's
It's a
big fan of
happy
Andy
star.
Kaufman.
That's true.
Mask 2 already happened. It was Son of Mask.
Son of the Mask, yeah.
I never watched it.
Jamie Kennedy.
That's it. That was the last nug-worthy thing that I had. If anyone else has any nugs.
I
We're nugless.
have an amazing demonstration of the magic of anime to show everybody.
I have Mario Galaxy on the Switch. Full screen. Press full screen.
待たせたな。戻ってきたぜ。
He's so serious.
And
wow.
All I want to say is this is the reason anime and manga is successful. Because
that's the best
they
thing I've
will
ever
do weird
seen.
shit. Like,
he got
literally,
plucked.
this is why it's successful. You have to embrace the weird shit, okay?
They're making
Now,
an
was
anime
that,
about a
was that a
cluckle.
real anime or is that like
Yes, it apparently is. I have not read it, but I had like 5 people commenting saying the manga and anime is actually really good. So I'm going to read it now. They play it straight. It's just this. It's about a chicken, clearly. I don't know anything else about it, but I'm gonna read it.
Yeah.
I love weird stuff like that.
The dub for that sex noise on the woman chicken will be terrible. Like, you know for a fact this will not get dubbed well at all. And that will be
It'll
like
be so
that'll be terrible.
Yeah, it will be. They're gonna butcher the English dub of it.
Oh my
yeah, look at the still shot of it. Oh, it's so funny.
You know, that's the CU Space Cowboy shot.
Amazing. I love it. There you go. There you go. Embrace the weird stuff. There you go. You got to push boundaries, guys. That's what art's all about. Draw your chicken sex scenes.
Oh, speaking of chicken sex scenes, that's the end of the show.
Perfect ending point.
I swear there was a thing I was going to bring up, but I forgot. Oh, I could bring up Loogie.
We're crowdfunding stuff.
Yes.
Loogie, yes.
Okay. Everyone pull up your accoutrements, and we shall shout and share. We shall discuss.
I need a full 5 minutes. Just kidding.
Irene, you have to pull up a timer ready for pass.
I will.
Here it is, guys. Issue 1, less than a month away from shipping out. I actually printed some C2E2 variants, which we're showing off tomorrow. I'm going to make a big post about it. Next weekend is C2E2 over here. If you guys are in the area or coming to the convention, we'll actually have copies of this full issue with an exclusive cover. We'll be selling them online that weekend, and we'll have them in hand that you could pick up at the con by our table. And issue 2 already done. Issue 3 with 4 pages are already completed. This is an ongoing series. Super fun. If you guys love westerns, spaghetti westerns, this one has a fantastic weird twist. There's magic, ghouls, witches in it. Super cool. And yeah, stay tuned tomorrow for the big reveal. We are now 124% funded. Thank you so much. 20 days left. And can I play the trailer? It's been a little bit.
Yes, please play it. You can play it every time. There's no overdoing in trailers.
The trailer.
Once upon a time, in a town time forgot, there was a gambler who cheated the wrong woman. In return, he was cursed. Every loss forced the truth from his lips, so he ruled the desperate. They pay in gold, they left in graves. Now a new face walks into town, searching for the truth. Which way does a dead man ride to wrangle his revenge? One game, one chance, only one winner. The man with no strings. Dead Man's Hand.
Great stuff. Very Dennis Camp-esque.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, clear influence. I'm sure. Maybe a tutor of yours.
Yeah, big fan. Check it out, guys. We got some awesome covers on here. We'll be adding that new one next weekend. Probably the night of the creative block. I'll have it up that Thursday until Monday. It'll be exclusively just for that weekend. And we still have some original art on here, some sketch covers. Thank you, Henry Bemis, for picking up that sketch card. And we should have more. Yeah, if you guys haven't grabbed it, digital copies are only $5, and then the newsprint version $10. And then check everything else out. We got beans, posters, magnets. I think there's only five magnets left. Let me see here. What do you got? 5 magnets left. T-shirts, and we're hoping to get 2 more of these things out by the end of the year. So we're going to Heroes Con, Bell County. We just got accepted to in Texas in August. So trying to have exclusive covers for those conventions as well. Thanks.
Glorious. Yeah, you've been putting. You are doing the whole. Oh my God! Can I keep that up for regular releases? That's so much work, and you're actually doing it.
I'm trying. Yeah. So I have written up, like fully scripted up to issue 3, and Oliver just started on issue 3, the art. So we're 4 pages into that. So now I gotta like sit down and script out issue 4 fully. So I'm ahead of him.
That's cool. Yeah, you're getting a little bit of the mainstream professional experience there. You have your own deadlines kind of thing you gotta stick to.
Yeah, it feels like it's cool. It's a good pace.
Have you indicated how long the first arc is going to be or not?
Yeah, it's 4 issues is going to be the first arc.
Okay.
So
this is you're about to start writing the end of the first arc.
Yeah, it's like the climax ending to that first. It's going to be a lot of action that 4th issue. It's going to be sweet.
And then you go back in time 20 years and do the Golden Age arc.
Yeah. I'm good. I don't think we'll do it so soon, but we're definitely going to do that. It's going to be good.
Cool. Pear, is this your?
Yeah, I have a one quick nug. This is scandalous. I don't even know if this is true.
Who is
this?
That
Has nothing to do with
Holland?
Zendaya. This has nothing to do with Zendaya. This is the IMAX frame when you shoot on IMAX versus how it appears in theaters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Just so you know,
I only need 5 minutes. But do you guys see? Like, we just spent a minute on this, but this is kind of scandalous. Look at the art. Picture, like, speaking of art, picture you're like a photographer, and you take this picture, you compose it to be perfect, and then this is what the people see in the theaters is like the middle.
Yeah, I actually prefer the middle, so I don't have to see her hairline.
That's what I do at Connell. I draw all that outside stuff and behind it. You should see how thick the bleeds are on my pages.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know why they cast her as Chani.
Because she's beautiful.
This is not what I wanted to talk about. You guys are being distracted by.
I can't not talk about it. I hate this casting. I don't hate her. I hate the casting.
Be distracted by
I'm tired of talking about that.
Rotting
Let's talk about
ET corpse on the frame.
There you go. Earthbound.
Yeah. So the main number I want people to notice here is this 3. See this? That's like a good little number to get people going, a little fire in people's butts.
3 days to go. Okay.
Yeah, now's the time. I'm going to send out a big mailing list thing probably tomorrow morning.
Yes.
And so it kind of begins that last little boost you always get at the end of the campaign. People have been holding out. I know some people do that. So jump on for Earthbound in the final days. Let's do it. And
are there? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Insulate Pear from rug pullers at the end. Just give him a little bit of insulation on that 8K.
Yeah, we want to be over the goal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's a new.
Do you have any special things for the last few days? Yeah. Exclusive.
No, there's no.
Yeah, well, you have that new cover you added that people could get.
Yeah, there's a B cover. That's kind of the main special thing. Yeah.
You should show it.
Okay.
You should scroll. It's on the page, right?
Yeah. Is it? No.
Oh my god!
Is it available in the perk?
Is it on the rewards thing and you used an image for it?
Yeah.
No, I think it's add-ons.
But you can go to the rewards page and then it will.
Yeah, it's in the add-ons and there's a picture of it. Yeah.
But you can do that. You can actually go to that right now.
You want to pull it up in another tab or something?
Yeah.
How do I go
Just
to
pull it up
add-ons?
so we can
See where it says rewards. If you go to there's an actual tab for rewards on the top.
To the left. There you go.
And then it shows you which add-ons can go on things.
And then you could probably right click on the image and open a new tab.
So if you go down to one of them that would allow it as an add-on.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't it say cover B right there?
Yeah, there it is. That's it.
There you go, guys.
See if you can right click and
Very
open a new tab.
It's gonna be tiny. Oh, at least it's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
Resolution
And
wise.
there's 3 of those. There's 3 of those. So if you get this, you'll have you can get all 3 of like the giant letters acting as jail bars for the characters, kind of thing.
Yeah, if you want to complete the set.
Series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And then there is the Indiegogo. And so the Indiegogo has a humble goal of 1,000. In the new Indiegogo, it has to reach the goal or you don't get the money. And it's halfway there it's got 2 weeks to go. So we'll see how close we get in 2 weeks. And if there's a final push, we got to do a final push. We'll see. But yeah, and they're identical campaigns, so you can back whatever you prefer. But I'd probably recommend the Kickstarter just because it's ending. It's kind of fun to boost that one. We'll get this one later.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yes,
Why
so
is
thanks
there
everyone. Grand Prix
test?
Yay!
Yeah, I was seeing the test bar on the corner.
You've
Ignore
been
me.
doing a lot of Percival writing, if so you're posting about, which is cool.
You
So
did
that
it
25
perfect.
seconds to talk about it.
Well done.
No, if he's going to talk about Percival, see, Pat, Percival is like if you were doing a series, you've already written it all, so it's like you don't have the problem of if you're doing an ongoing series that's going out every month of like having to write it constantly week for week.
Yeah, you're smart.
Like you would probably be able to do a monthly book of that, seeing as it's all
If I had a
pre-written.
colorist, then I could do it. I think, and it'd be fun. I kind of want to, but it's only I need it'd have to be kind of successful, and I'd have a budget, and I could bring on a colorist or whatever. But yeah,
Just,
I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on Percival. We'll see, because that's one that's like people do seem to respond positively to it. If I'm being it's forcing my hand a little bit, just because I should do it's like the capitalist thing. I should whatever book I do next, it should be the one that seems to have the best chance of success or whatever. So.
Yeah, you've been building the hype for it, so I think there are people that are looking forward to it. They're already ready to back it.
I really like the idea of having it's not just the I wish my book was on the comic shelf. It's more like no, that you're in the zeitgeist, you're in the mix, you're in the mud, getting dirty. You're putting a book out in the real comic scene, not like a crowdfunded thing, and you're having to keep it up month after month. Like that seems exciting as a prospect.
Yeah, I agree. That's like a grind, right?
Yeah. Dave Sim did 300 of what's the one in his book? The Aardvark.
Arthur the Aardvark.
Cerebus.
Yeah, Cerebus.
Yeah, not Cerberus, but Cerebus, the Aardvark. Right. He did 300, but it's black and white, and he had an assistant do the backgrounds, so that's how he kept it up. But that was until supposedly maybe Todd McFarlane might have dethroned him, gone more than 300, but I don't know if that's true.
Well, he didn't draw them all though.
Yeah, that's what I think Todd was trying. He was lying or something.
Well, he stopped drawing Spawn after issue, I don't know, 15 or something, 19.
Yeah.
He's written all of them.
We've talked about like, oh, we crowdfund the books to build up a bunch, and then you can start putting it out as issues. But going to the shop and reading all these and having that excitement for what comes next, like no one ever reading it in any way is what makes me excited for like the next door. You know what I mean? Seeing where it goes, not having research to know, oh yeah, it already did this much and the story is already this. Like I feel like if I was gonna, instead of putting out something I already drew, like I feel like it would have to be new.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I kind of agree, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, Percival will be a cool first issue. I think I can get the first issue done kind of quickly, ish. So if I want that dopamine, I can go for it. So.
Speaking of going for the dopamine, Irene.
The dopamine. Da-da-da. Yes. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at something else. So I need to navigate back to this tab. Good job. Yes, Fiendish 3 is still up on both Indiegogo and Kickstarter, and I have the Indiegogo pulled up here. And the total I just added up between the Kickstarter and Indiegogo, we're at 79,834, guys. So almost at 80K between the Kickstarter and Indiegogo.
That's crazy. One more original art. Just one more original art.
One more original art, yes. And that's why I have the Indiegogo pulled up, because the original art pages are only available on the Indiegogo. Let's see. I'm gonna navigate down to here because that's the newfangled interface and everything. So yeah, I have all those comic pages I was just showing off. Those original art pages are I have like 26 of them will be for sale because I don't want to sell the whole book. I want to keep a lot of the pages, but I do have a small selection of the pages for sale here, and it's all the pages are broken down into 4 price tiers. So once I'm ready for fulfillment, I'll email every group every price tier, and people will be able to select the art that they want, the page that they want, according to who backed first. So if you want to have a primo choice of the page that you want, then back it early. But yeah, I let's see, there's still slots open for I think all of them. What about the pledge 5 times? So yeah, there you go. There's only one more $400 tier left. So which 400 is not that much for an original art page. So yeah, check it out. I also have wood burnings that are still on there. You can get the full catch up. You can get caught up on the entire series. So that's Fiendish 1, 2, 2.5, which is a character exploration side story. And then of course, the brand new chapter 3 that will be coming out this year. And there are 3 variant covers, and there's also a Kyonaoki cover that's only available in the Give Me Everything, the big box tier, the big bundle. So that's the one that you want to get if you want just everything on the Fiendish 3 campaign, the Give Me Everything. But yeah, check it out. And also you can be sure to follow me on Twitter to see all the page updates and stuff, because I've been hammering away on those inks, and I post a lot of snapshots and updates as I'm drawing these pages. I am currently in the mines working away on pages and inking. Actually, I'm just done with this current batch of inks. I did like 10 pages of ink, so I'm going back to penciling now. So I threw a bunch of pages, all these pages, I just scanned them, cleaned them up, they're off to my colorist, and now I'm gonna go back to penciling. And I'm 40 pages down, 30 pages to go.
Wow.
Big books, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Why does it take you a year to do a whole book? I wonder why. Holy shit.
It's only a year. It's only a year.
Frankly, this has taken me more
than
a
it's like
year.
3 issues. Yeah.
I was doing a bunch of other stuff as well this year, so I've been really busy. But yeah, yeah. So the thing is, I realized I should make it clear that these Fiendish books, except for chapter 2.5, the 0.5 chapters, which are like kind of supplementals to the main book series. That's why they're called 0.5s. They're also, I write them and I hire someone else to draw it. 0.5 was drawn by Michael Rushbrook, who's in the chat. Shout out. That was a smaller book. That was 25 pages, but the main Fiendish books are huge books. So both chapter 2 and chapter 3 are 70-page books. So you get a whole trade paperback and bonus content because I have world building stuff at the back of the books. Actually, I have the books right here. So why am I running my mouth when I can just pull it up? Here is a copy of chapter 2. I assume most people in chat have seen this book, but if you haven't, if you're brand new and you haven't actually seen one of these Fiendish books, which you can buy on the Fiendish website, by the way, fiendishcomic.com, you can just order 1, 2, and 2.5 if you don't want to wait for the campaign. You can just order these on the website, read the first 3 books, and then you can decide like if you want to back chapter 3, which you're going to read 1, 2, and 2 before you're gonna be like, oh my god, I need to read chapter 3 now. So then you're gonna back the Indiegogo and Kickstarter. But yeah, so this is one of the this is the chapter 2 permanent cover edition, nice and hefty. It's a whole trade paperback basically. So that's why it takes me a whole year to draw. And I'm going like, my art just keeps getting more and more detailed as the series goes on. It's unending. So I'm just trying to make my life as difficult as possible, but you guys will get a good product and that's all that matters. So yeah, thank you. Check out Fiendish and pray for my sanity and my wrists. Speaking of praying for your wrists, Connell the Barbarian, last week, I showed off the website. We launched this, the little update, reveal, side quest 1. Okay, I have had word from RJ, who's doing the fulfillment for the last book, chapter 1. He says he can begin fulfillment April 1st. So I am hoping that by the 30th of April, when this is planned to launch, everyone should have their chapter 1s coming in, and they can, of the main series, and then they can, this campaign will be here, ready to go, for the first side book. Like, I am so excited for this. This side book is the first self-contained story. It is dense. A lot of stuff happens. It goes very quickly, and it's trying to keep you as ADHD engaged as possible, but with substance, not just flashiness. It's going to keep you thinking. The whole storytelling structure is meant to keep you thinking. Is that an April Fool's joke? No, it's not. It's not an April Fool's. It's amazing. It's gonna start fulfilling April 1st. Maybe I'll ask him to do it on like the end of March so people don't think it's a fool. But yeah, so about a month after fulfillment begins, this will launch. So if you go to connellcomic.com, we actually have the mailing list sign up right here on the page. And so if you want the 3rd sign up puzzle card, you will, if you haven't signed up already, you'll have to go here and sign up. And I will make sure everyone who signs up, backs the campaign, gets one of these. It says on the page that it's 30 pages. I think so. I was considering working my ass off and getting the book ready for Heroes so I could get a version of it like a black and white or a kind of like a colored line art version out for Heroes. I am no longer doing that at all. I am going to take my time on this, which just means like another month. I am going to add a couple of pages here and there, a couple of spreads. I think this book is going to end up at 40 pages instead of 30 like it currently is. Okay. I have drawn the first 8. I've drawn the first 10. I think I've colored the first 6. I have been storming ahead on it. The pages are turning out great. The coloring is turning out great. I actually have, for the 18 people still watching, I have a panel from the pages
that I just finished. I finished this yesterday. You guys want to see the sneak peek of a panel?
Show us.
Okay,
let's see it.
Here we go.
Amazing.
This is what you can expect from side quest 1. Go on.
How is that covering anything? I don't understand. What?
It's covering this.
No!
They must be like.
That's not how nipples work.
They must either be very small or like long or something.
Oh my god, that's disturbing. Okay.
Yeah, Cumhilda must have tiny nipples, and then Sagatha at least has plenty covering here.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy with how this is coming out. You guys are gonna love it. Yeah, it's cartoon logic. How about that?
The coloring looks great.
So just FYI, and ever back. If I'm owed a previous, though, that's the thing. Hopefully, you should be getting your book before this even launches. Yeah, thank you for getting the first Colonel Moromi. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, they're only cartoon nipples are only big when they're revealed. Yeah.
They eject.
They expand in size.
Yeah. So yeah, go over to comic.com, get signed up, and get excited for not only your chapter 1 of the main series coming soon this month, I hope. And yeah, and then get ready for side quest 1, Bad Dragon.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
I really would. When it launches, there'll be a full 8-page preview. And Dork looks different. Here we go. Hypoesis, if you put Bad Dragon on an internet search with safety off, you get an interesting result. Yes, you do indeed.
Oh no.
That totally wasn't intentional.
Ooh, yeah, don't look it up. Maybe we'll do a collab one day with
not there.
Oh, we got a super chat. Alex VRB for
$2. $2.
Says thank you again, guys. Memes going. We got memes going up.
Memes.
And then we can get out of here. Yeah, although that may have been intentional. Maybe a little bit. Okay, so it used to be called Dad Dragon, so that it wouldn't completely overlap with Bad Dragon. But I decided I asked some people at the last Heroes, and everyone was like, "Yeah, just call it Bad Dragon. That's way better." Irene looks like she's about to pull something up or mention something. So in the few seconds I have, I will shout out Loogie too. Look at this guy. Only 19 days to go, and he already nearly made it to 20,000. It's the second book. It looks great. I've already backed it. I'm very excited. He has a huge preview up on Global Comics, I believe.
Nice.
And yeah, you can get the first book. You can get the stickers, and look at these pages. They're very fun. Illugi is just a very fun book. And I don't have my number 1 yet because it's not in this country. I'm looking forward to being reunited with it.
Yes.
So I can read it. It got fulfilled at a time when I didn't see it. Look at this cover.
Look at that.
Also, he does this thing where she's green, but there is a purple version or a pink.
A rare variant.
Oh,
here's the thing about
variant thing.
No, but here's the thing about this variant. The entire book switches her hair to pink.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's the internals. It's an internal different. So it was not everyone got the pink version of book 1. I was one of the people that went for it, and it looks like you can get it as an add-on. He's gonna do the pink internal variant like every issue.
That's crazy.
I'm looking forward to having a pink complete collection one day.
I like it.
Neat.
Does he?
Back this book.
Does he have coloring tutorials on his YouTube or anything?
I don't know. Why? Do you think you've seen him before?
No, I just like the coloring.
Yeah, his coloring's great.
We could I think his Twitter is Caden Sketch. Let me look it up, and we could someone put his Twitter in the chat.
It's the same profile pic as his YouTube, so
yeah, the blonde thing.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yeah, Caden Sketch, just one word.
Yeah, go
on
look it
the
up.
Twitters. Go follow him.
Does everybody in Dune look like a
Hail to
freak?
Caden.
Simple thing. It's supposed to look badass and cool. Yeah, go back it. If you do back it, let us know.
Yeah.
Hello, Billy.
Hi.
Oh,
Hey.
she was doing it. She was pulling something up.
I was. You know me too well. Right. I apologize. You talking about your new campaign reminded me that I am supposed to have an art book campaign before Heroes Con too. So I figured I'd pull up a little sneak peek of a few pages so you guys can see it. Because last week I pulled up like thumbnails of a bunch of the pages, but now here a stream exclusive for everybody who has been here with us today through this whole panel breaker show. Some more pages. So like the art book, it's pretty much, it's like 99% done. It's all artwork that I have done because I've drawn a lot of fantasy girls and some fan art. It's like fantasy girls and like sexy fantasy girls, elf girls, demon girls, and fan art that I've done for the Red Valkyrie auctions and just for eBay auctions over like 5 years. So I have a crap ton of stuff. It's going to be like 60 pages. It's almost completely done. I just have to do the cover and like one more thing. But so it's a quick turnaround. But right, I want to run a short campaign and have it ready for Heroes. And here are some of the pages. I don't think I just posted this. This was a speed draw I did a couple weeks ago and I colored it. And there's this as well. And this is one of the Space Girls that I just threw some quick colors on. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you guys might have seen the ink work of, but the colors will be a brand new thing. I'm going to try to color as many pieces as possible. So yeah, there you go. Keep an eye out for that. I don't know when I will be launching yet, but sometime in April is the plan. It'll have to be because I'll need a month's lead time. Yes, sometime in April. Right.
Great.
Keep your eyes peeled. Thank you. Cheers.
I'm interested to see what you do for a trailer for the art book where there's no story.
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Do
I've done an art book campaign before, but I didn't do a trailer. It was so long ago, so I'll figure it out.
Great. It's gonna be beautiful. Billy says he has a book launching this weekend. Well, good luck.
Yes, good luck.
Everyone's launching. It is the time to launch. Okay,
Apparently
it's meantime. All right, we can finally find sweet release. Oh yeah, I didn't even bring by the way, the flaming nugs from above, like in the thumbnail, we've got flaming nugs coming down. That is a reference to like I had two subjects I didn't bring up that I was gonna. You know, have you guys seen all the fireball stuff happening?
Oh yeah. Let's not bring it up so you can still brag about not bringing it up.
Are those look like falling nuggets?
They are. They're falling flaming nuggets.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but people are like, it's the end.
They're burning nuggets, I think, not flaming. Flaming's a little bit different.
So you have golden nuggets, flaming nuggets, and then regular nuggets.
They're not nuggets that don't.
Burning nuggets are nuggets that you just can't wait to get out. Jake, actually, this might be a burning nugget for Jake, but we're suppressing.
This is a burning nugget for Jake. Wait, look, I'll do it super quick. Fireballs all over America. Everyone's like, oh, it's the end of the world. All you gotta do, hold on. All you gotta do
I
is
saw your tweet about this, so like,
and then I deleted it. I deleted that tweet because no one reacted to it. You go to this, you go to remember I3 Atlas that we had not long ago? Remember? Well, this is the Atlas tracker, right? If we zoom out and look at the path of where Atlas was in this white line here, look what's right next to it, where it previously was. Oh,
You are such a nerd.
Earth maybe. So like this fireball isn't end of the world shit or aliens coming in. It's just debris that came off this massively outgassed rock.
So you're
it's
on the
just
scientist
comet.
side all of a sudden.
It's comic poop.
Yes, I'm on the skeptic
Oh, so
side.
now none of the conspiracy theories are real.
It's my conspiracy. I3 Atlas is my Erica Kirk, Irene.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, look, we're getting bits of it.
All right.
Anyway.
So all the crazy shit is because we're wading through comic poop right now, is what you're saying.
Yeah, so Camel didn't come on. Alex was lamenting that Camel didn't come on, so he's in the meme even though he wasn't on the show.
Boo.
I like that he'll like that his Cecil hat's here though.
Yeah.
The bonus memes are great. I just looked at them.
These weren't
memes.
Okay. Right. So we got every time you're on these look great. All of the U's look awesome.
Yeah, me with the little dolphin nose. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Aww.
Phil looking typically cool. It's even got like trying to put an eye behind there. I look like an evil.
That eye is feminine and checking out Jake though.
Like, hey, look at that rancid feral ghoul right there. That's what I like.
That's the
to see.
worst you've ever looked, Jake.
Yep.
Oh,
it's not even a fox. It's not even a fox. It's like a guy. And Irene is like super witch elf.
I know. I even have the pointy ears this time. I look extra evil.
That's
God
the most
damn.
hooked nose you've ever had in one of the memes.
I know the AI is learning that. Well, it made it even more exaggerated.
I think Camel looks
terrifying.
great. Right. We can start reading. The AI in general is like a demonic force. I want to get lost in the AI goon slub dimension. They're bringing out the DSL-5. Okay, that was our new segment. You got that gout rage. If they don't all fit together, I'll just lampshade. Try to get some girth out of it.
Nice. That does fit your face and what you're saying there. That's great.
Yes.
This is goon.
You look like
Feral.
a freaking goblin.
He's got the DSL.
Yeah. I
Phil,
don't think
he's
Phil's
still
here.
alive.
Did we lose Phil?
He's dead. Yeah,
Fill
we lost
in.
him.
You can go
Right
at
at
the
the
end.
moment of the meme, we lost Phil.
Irene's not saying anything. There she is.
Yes, I am. Of course, this is what people use it for. Day one. I'm just trying to make my life as difficult as possible. Why would you do that? What if my character is just murderous? I think I would give it a shot. The chicken is just there asking questions. I want to stare at it because it's inspiring. This is not gibberish.
I know.
Nice.
I feel like that would have led on from whatever Phil's saying.
Oh, well.
Okay, Pat, you'll go.
This is kind of scandalous. The main character is a straight man. The jokes are annoying. They never would have gone for my cum joke. They remind me of your jokes a little, Jake. A babe with one boob job? Okay, you convinced me. I'm pro DLSS 5 now. I'm tired of nuggets. I've had enough.
Phil, come back. Look, it's the King Camelmobile. Who are we chasing after? Who's this?
That's
Is that
Lobo.
That's
and
Dork.
Dork.
Lobo and Dork.
And the chicken.
Ghost chicken. And we're chasing him down. Elmo's trying to run him over.
I'm back.
Is this running over the chickens in the country lane?
Yes.
Okay, Phil, you go. You're up.
It's my turn.
It is, because we all did our turns. You weren't here.
Sorry. We're gonna have to worry about Pear's boy Peter Thiel summoning a demon AI. Oh yeah, that's actually a good idea. The new generation can barely think as it is. I like this new term, lamp shading. Now it's gonna be funny because you just explained it.
That's all
Not
canon.
gonna be funny.
All of that is
Not
Him
real
saying
stuff.
that Peter Thiel summoning a demon is a good idea. It's real. Canon.
Yeah, it's real.
I
You
think they
actually
think
said that.
it's. I think they think it's real. I don't think.
Oh yeah, they think a lot of things are real.
I think that's how you hype up the freaking stock for your stupid company that doesn't do anything. You just say it's
Yeah.
summoning a demon now. Like, okay, oh, cool. Our company, our stock is going to the moon. We're summoning demons. We're gonna wipe out every job on Earth. It's like, no, you're not.
I agree with you. I was just joking that Phil says he likes that in this quote, though.
He likes the.
Yeah, you had a
yeah.
trigger,
Saying
Jake.
it's true.
Okay, we got backup memes.
Let's go.
We got Dale A.
So this is based on fan art that Dale A drew for Earthbound. Everyone, I don't know if you guys saw.
Oh,
that.
yeah, I saw that. Was really cool. Dad, this is crazy. This is awesome.
Aww.
And this is a bar from Earthbound 1, which is free on Global Comics. If you don't want to read.
I like how pixelated.
Oh, we actually look at it like our. Except that doesn't really look like me, but
I'm fat enough. I'm
that
good
looks
enough.
exactly like Jake. That is so funny.
It's even got a little hunch going on.
That is exactly like him.
So, Pat, you gonna start smoking?
He used to smoke. Remember
I smoked back in the day.
that? Yeah.
Oh.
Time to pick it back up.
I would love to smoke again, but I just
hippie.
can't.
I mean, you can.
It is cool.
You want to die early.
You physically can't. You got those Benjamin Netanyahu hands over here.
Oh yeah, BB.
Phil's the one giving you the
weird.
cigarettes too. He's like, I don't imbibe myself, but I like to sell to the average room.
Imbibe.
Yeah, well,
Looks like
I
I'm a
like to
chain
see
smoker,
people
too.
smoking. You know, I'm not cool enough to smoke, but I like to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be cool to smoke, which is why I don't smoke.
Phil, you've got a proper afro. Almost an afro.
Yeah.
What the heck is? How does this make any sense? What is this?
What is happening?
That's Jim Carrey.
I want this Jim Carrey McDonald's toy with his hot mustard, sweet and sour goggles.
Did Alex have a fever dream during the show? And
Alex like no. Okay, if we have a video game, you do have to go around collecting golden nuggets. That has to be what it is.
Yeah, I'll put that in our 12-page short, maybe.
One of the world. Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, collecting golden nuggets.
Sanic.
it could be like power-ups, like in a game. You just hit the golden nugget for a power-up.
Wait,
You got the Knuckles?
If Cream the Slug has Irene's cup, does that mean these are supposed to be us?
I am assuming those are icons for us.
But
I'm gonna have nightmares about this now. Thanks.
Gorbald
is just Gorbald.
Gorbald's himself. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So who's who? I mean, Irene
Knuckles
is already.
kind of looks like Jake.
Okay, I can be you know the way Knuckles. Your Tails pair.
I'm Tails.
Who drew these?
And
What are
Lanky
these
Sonic
from?
is Phil.
Well, this
I'm
Irene.
Sanic.
This is Tails gets trolled Tails. This is Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is Do You Know the Way Knuckles.
Yeah.
Do you not know?
Oh.
The memes.
Yeah, I've seen that meme.
Sanic says, "Gotta make fast happen." That's what he said.
Sonic says, "Gotta kill children." With this weird penis leg.
That's his tail.
Oh, I do
Hedgehogs
not
don't have
need that
tails.
imagery.
Yeah, Gorbald's having a good time. Starring in his own Image Comics creator-owned series.
Yes.
A Gorbald series would be great, but it's been done now. I can't really tread.
Oh yeah.
So that's the first panel, and then this is the follow continuation of
what a good cover.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
That's
had to
great.
put him
See,
down.
that's good comedy writing right there.
Oof.
Yes.
If you see
That's
that
one of my
line
favorite
again in
Lobo
a comic
covers.
in the future, also laugh. Everybody.
I think this Alex, you should send this in, get an AI upscaler. This should be the cover, like a variant cover for the next issue of the Lobo.
Well, that Lobo is from a Lobo cover.
Oh, did his cover
Well,
was
that
it
makes
this?
sense.
Was the cover this?
Basically, except at his feet are a bunch of cherub angels. It's from a book called Lobo, A Contract on God, where he's hired to kill God.
Oh, see, that's great.
And it's one of my favorite covers. It's just so badass.
Amazing.
Yeah, see that Lobo you can picture him, he wouldn't walk in and be like, and you talking about antiheroes? You watching antiheroes on TV?
Yeah,
That's
what's
stupid.
anti-hero?
We got some winners.
I love the we got winners line.
Let's let me correct this typo for a second using your blood, I guess. I just gotta update the fact sheet on this sign.
See, it says I can be here. It says I'm not supposed to leave anymore.
Okay. I have the best one of the night. Check it out.
Yeah, this
perfect.
Except zoom in on Irene's
funny.
face. Irene's face is something.
Ghoul.
God.
Who the fuck is that? What? How dare you?
A bubbly fish eye.
We need to have a conversation, AI.
Yeah, I bet that if you like part each character out and do them separately and then bring them together, they might not have Queer Eye for the straight guy over here. But like that's just because it's doing so much at once. So
it looks like it did try to keep her eyes separate, like the other one does too. Go up, look at the cartoon.
Oh yeah, it's trying to do this. Oh no, this is an AI too.
If it's working off of that cartoon, it's actually pretty accurate. So that would be like a real life version of the cartoon face.
It's like you drew a stupid eye, right? That's the stupid eye that you drew.
Yeah.
Look at Phil's hyper chiseled. It even gave you pink facial hair though, Phil. So sorry. Commiserations.
I'll have to do that one day.
Oh, that's so cute! It's a squishy hedgehog wizard.
But once again, the best one, the best. Look at this. This is great.
Oh,
that oddly doesn't
terrifying and amazing.
seem cursed, really. I think it looks kind of.
No, that's pure. That's Mudang Narwhal.
Rainbow still got the rainbow horn.
Yeah, this is
adorable.
This is the Bad Dragon crossover.
Oh my.
Like that almost looks like that could be in a James Gunn movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember the Suicide Squad?
Flying in space.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at these. This is like when you have the show where you have like it's 2 beaver characters, and then for like 1 second of the show they turn into 2 real beavers. Like, this is what it is.
That's how they would look on a Sci-Fi Channel show if we did a live action. You know?
Yeah, they when they talk, you'd want to fucking kill them, beat them up. They just seem evil incarnate. But, yeah,
the anger.
Thank you, Alex. These are great. I love this
you.
one. I love this one a lot. I'm gonna double check.
Alex.
Double check to see if there's any more, but I'm pretty sure that'll be it.
Whose week is it next week?
You, I think.
Again?
Yeah, it happens every month.
I feel like I just hosted last month.
Irene was last week. And then I swear
Sarah was the week before me. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it was. It was Para before me, so it's you again, Phil. Surprise!
Okay, we'll see what we could come up with next week.
Just do a Nug Fest. I mean, so look, this was fun, right? What comics are going to be out by then, though? Like, there's not going to be another Lobo to talk about. Maybe
I don't know.
Yeah.
I do have.
I have been enjoying reading a few new comics for show. You know what I want to read is Ghost Pepper. You guys heard of this?
I heard it's good.
It actually has really good art.
Yeah,
we can just talk about whatever comics we do. We read.
But only new ones, not old ones.
Yeah, new happening, popping off, things that are popping off.
Current events, current nuggets, and current comics. We can start doing that.
I want an excuse to have to drive to this comic shop like every week.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go to the shop this weekend. I gotta go get some comics this weekend, anyways. And then next week I have C2E2, so I'll already be set up and then back here for the show. So it'll be fun.
All right.
Great.
Set up.
All right. Well,
good.
Without further ado, that is the show. We are at 4 hours, so we had 1 whole hour illegally. Like we should. We're gonna have to edit out that last hour off the VOD.
Yeah.
Canceled.
It has to be 3 hours only. But yeah, thank you to my wonderful co-hosts.
Yeah, we'll edit out the Zendaya stuff.
Thank you.
Oh, we have the vote. Before we go, we had that vote for how long people think Dork's gonna last, to put it bluntly. I am now ending the poll. There was 16 votes. Things really dwindled after the Lobo commentary ended.
Yeah, I think we had like 30 for the other one.
Yeah, we had 30 viewers, but we're still at 20 right now. This has been great. Thank you all. Thank you so much to the audience for sticking around. It's been pretty consistent for the whole show. Really appreciate it. I hope you've been entertained. Yeah, remember I said this earlier, Dork has TMT momentum. I don't know about that. Like,
really?
You could say that about all of the current indie first issue ones, I guess, then, right? Like, I wish it was as gritty as a TMNT beginning. But yeah, just print 2,000 of them like they did with Turtles and then sell out. Okay, Dork Length. In last place with 13%, it's 50 baby. People don't think it'll make it a 50. Then with a quarter of the vote, 25%, it makes it to 12. So people are a little bit, you know, over 20 is 31%, and that is actually exactly drawn with more than 5, which also gets 31. So people is kind of split between it gets to like 5 or it makes it past 20.
Well, that's quite the range, but
yeah. So because this is a creator owned, and I'm pretty sure from Brett's personal, like his career, he has money. I'm pretty sure, and you know, he's gonna love this thing. He wants to do his own creative thing, creator own thing. I actually think he'll be doing this for a very long time. I don't know how long I Hate Fairyland is. I Hate Fairyland issue length. Is that what you put? Run length?
sure.
Run.
How many issues?
Yeah.
How many issues?
How many issues? It says, I think I Hate Fairyland overall had over 50.
Okay. Great.
Yeah,
I would say that's a good metric for Dork.
I can imagine, because he did a pretty how long was Brett Bean's run on I Hate Fairyland?
Yeah, because most of it was Scotty, and then
his run spanned 2 years.
He probably did 15 to 20 issues of it.
Yeah, it's not saying the exact number here. Yeah, maybe it was like 20. But yeah, and that was someone else's thing. So I just imagine he's probably built in and planned to do like this for a while. And with how undecorated both the character designs are, I'm kind of feeling like that's just got a lot of time built in for them to change, especially with magic being involved. So
yeah, I can see it now that you mentioned it. So look forward to it.
So yeah. All right. Well, thanks guys for sticking around for nearly 4 hours. Anyone?
4 hours.
It's any last words? Phil, you're streaming tomorrow?
Streaming tomorrow and revealing the C2E2 exclusive cover. We'll be talking about that tomorrow night. If you guys see the post tomorrow, give it a little retweet for me and spread the word. It's gonna be sweet.
Great. I might stream. I need to do a stream about Connell to say that like fulfillment started, but I kind of wanted to hold off until I'd spoken to RJ over the phone so I can get him to like fully confirm. So like maybe I'll stream too.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good night, everybody.
I might be on Comic Aficionados again this Saturday, so see you guys then.
Sweet.
Keep an eye out. Which video do I play? Oh yeah, I gotta play this one. Bye.
Bye.